And honestly, that's all that's important. Motherfuckers is gonna do shit. People are gonna cheat. People are gonna lie. People are gonna manipulate regardless. Whether you know it or not, they're gonna do it. Welcome to the world. As long as you're protecting yourself and you know what you want and you know where you're at and you have your discernment, who the fuck cares? Fuck them. What the hell? Nah, bro. Let's see. Dating around and being in a relationship are two very different things, though. Okay? If I'm dating around knowing that I'm insecure and I have certain things about myself that I really want to improve, then I'm at that point in time, I'm literally, that's evil. I'm more liable to project whatever I got going on somebody else. And that's just what it is. Every single time. Whether it's dating, or you're in a situationship, you're in a relationship, it doesn't matter. Like, that's not gonna change what I'm saying. Bro, you have no hope? What a part of that just tells you I have no hope? You don't think there's people that actually have confidence in this real world? All I'm saying is as long as you're not messing with people that are a certain type of ways, that's all that matters. That's all that matters to me. What's good, Paola? Yeah, I think everybody's insecure. What the fuck? Why? When you put the same amount of work in yourself rather than into a guy, it's a different type. Exactly. Nah, word up. My ex was jealous because I was living better than him? Type shit. Where he was living at? Where he was living at? Any girl in your life? Yeah, money. Money is the girl in my life. So you should be working on things in a relationship. Still, you should be working on things in the relationship. What the fuck? Y'all see what I'm talking about? Y'all see what I'm talking about, though? Still, after I said what I just said to y'all, she said, still, we should be working on things in the relationship. Listen, man, there's certain things that, like, I don't think any relationship is going to be perfect, obviously. But there's certain things that you have to work on your own before you actually get into a relationship so you can get the best result. I know a lot of y'all don't want to do that because, y'all would die without niggas. So if niggas don't exist, y'all die. So if women don't exist, some of y'all gonna die. So apparently, I know it's very foreign to a lot of people. What should I do every time he gives me the silent treatment? Make he mad? We fight because of him? Any nigga that gives you the silent treatment doesn't like you. Why exactly? 100%, Gabriel. 100%. Why do some guys throw subtle hate and when you call them out, they call you insecure? Why are you talking to niggas like this? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why are you talking to this? Talk about dating while unhealthy. I've been doing that for the past 4 years. You ain't know? She said I should talk about dating while unhealthy. I've been doing that for the past 4 years. I promise you. Should I continue with the guy that had performance anxiety, says he feels bad, or should I be with somebody else? Performance anxiety. What y'all know about that performance anxiety, man? I mean, it's up to you, honestly. Do you fuck with him or not? I don't know. Bro got stage fright. Yo, that's that real, bro. That's really that real. My op name Kayb, but it's cool because you Kayb. All right, Dion. Can you go look at my post and give me your point of view? Be nice, though. I'm still hurt. No, just come up. Jasmine, how about you come up here and tell us a story? Hey, Jasmine. How about you come up here and tell us a story? Kayb talking from experience? Nah, that should be crazy, though. That shit do be crazy. Yeah. What the fuck? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? That's the best questions y'all got. Hey, that's the best y'all got from me before I start the one-on-ones. Ask y'all best questions before I start the one-on-ones, bro, because I know I'm not gonna be able to get to everybody. Obviously, I'm only gonna be able to get to a few people. But ask y'all best questions before I go though. If y'all got something for me. So somebody said, "Am I wrong for cutting off a guy that took too long to text back? He didn't even do anything else wrong." I mean, do you like people that are actually consistent when they talk to you? If so, then you're not wrong. I don't. If you like people that are more consistent when they talk to you, then you date the people that are more consistent when they talk to you. If that's not what they are and they come up with excuses, then cut them off. Very simple. My life is around. Why do dudes stalk even though they know you don't fuck with them? Because niggas is nosy. Like what? How long do you date this man until you cut him off because he's taking too long to make it official? I mean, it depends on how much you actually like yourself. If you like yourself, the more you like yourself is the more you're not gonna want to be in a situation like that. Very simple. The more experience you have, the more you actually like yourself is the more you won't want to be in any type of situation like that. What's good? What's good, my boy? What? He told me he'll see me when he can. I didn't answer. All of a sudden, he available on the weekend. Yeah, let's start the one-on-ones. Let's start the one-on-ones, man. Let's start the one-on-ones. Let's start the one-on-ones before it's too late. All right. Who I got first coming up here, man? Here first, man. What's good?
Hello? You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's the word?
Okay, so this grown ass fucking nigga, he wanna talk to me, right? But mind you, he live with his baby mother and he has a kid.
How old is he?
It's gonna be embarrassing, but he's like 20 something. Like I'm
What?
21, but he's like 28 near like 30. I don't know his age. I don't want to. But he feel like he know me because he watched me grow up since we were kids. But like, you feel me? That means you don't know me still. Like, even though I'm growing up as a woman.
You're on here asking about a nigga you don't even know his age?
Yes, it's embarrassing, Kay. I know. Like, don't come in for me, but like, I don't trust him at all. I don't talk to him. He be hunting me down and everything. Like, you understand me? He just trying to waste my time. I'm not with that.
Okay, so what's the question?
There's no question. I just want to say I fuck with you. You understand me? Like, I understand where this situation is going with this man, and he's a groomer. Like, you know, he's trying to groom me, and I'm young. I'm not going for that.
Okay.
You understand me?
All right. Hey, Tweety Bird, that's all that matters, all right?
That matters. You see, you know, just go on my profile. You see how bad I am, stuff like that. I don't got time for that shit.
Type shit. All right, Tweety Bird.
All
I
right.
appreciate you hopping on, all right?
All right.
Type shit. Yo, AJ, check that out for me, bro. Hey, AJ, let me know. My mom let me know, man.
Hello.
Yo, what's the word?
Hey, what's up?
What's good?
All right, check me out, right? I'm not sure what, no, I'm going to say it anyway. So, me and my boyfriend mutually broke up January 30th. And his thing was, you know, he's not the boyfriend type. You know, it was good. Like, the relationship was cool. Nothing was wrong for real. But he was just like, I'm not the boyfriend type. You know, I'm not, I don't think I can get in a relationship. And I'm just like, it gotta be another bitch or something. I'm guessing that's what that was. So, you know, it's been 5 weeks with no contact, which is great. You know, like, I'm really strong. But, like, a part of me is like, damn, like, maybe he just wasn't ready right then. But, like, what if he's ready now type shit? You feel me? So.
Wait, stop right there. What part of you is making you think that? So we could eradicate it.
So,
let me know now so that we could eradicate it. What part of you is telling you maybe he didn't want a relationship 5 weeks ago, but now he wants one? Tell me.
So he's like, he still watches my story on Instagram, right? But at first we muted each other. But then he unmuted me and watched my story. But then he muted me again after that.
Wait, what made you think he muted you? Because we don't get a notification for that. What made you think that?
Cause I post stuff, and I
And he
normally I
wasn't
be
watching. And he wasn't
checking.
watching your stories for a while.
Yeah.
So you figured it's because he doesn't give. It's not because he doesn't give a fuck. It's because he just muted your stories because he cared so much. Oh, but this is the same guy that broke up with you because he doesn't want to be in a relationship, though, right? I'm confused because I'm trying to see where your head is at. You're saying that he cares enough to mute you, right? Because he cares about what you post so much, but he doesn't care enough to be in a relationship with you.
Oof. Okay.
No. I'm just trying to see where your head is at, so we could kind of get.
No, my head is very delusional. Clearly, very embarrassing. Yeah, you're right.
That's not,
You're
bro. It's
right.
nothing. Look, I'll tell you this, bro. Like I said, bro. If niggas sit here and say they haven't been in your position at some point in time where, they really like somebody and the person doesn't like them as much, they're lying, right? My thing is though, how you go about it is the most important part. So don't say. So basically, this is what I'm saying. Don't accept that. Yeah, I'm delusional. My mind is gonna tell me these things so I can feel better. See the reality. You do like the person, right? The person doesn't like you as much. Accept it and then move forward. If that means being able to block them, do whatever you got to do just so you can't. The whole out of sight, out of mind thing. Y'all kind of you kind of get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe that's kind of the route that you got to go instead of saying, well, he did this because he really cared so much, and maybe at some point in time he might like me again, or maybe if I do something, he might pick me. Who gives a fuck, right? Not every person that you're gonna come across is gonna be the one for you, and you just gotta accept that. That's all.
I fuck with that.
See what I'm
Thank
saying?
you. Yeah, I fuck with that.
Very simple. Don't give nobody that type of control over you, gang. You'll be alright.
Thank you, Kay.
All right, good luck to you, man.
Thank you.
Let's see. Let's get go Miss Can.
Loud.
What's good? What's the word?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, so I had a quick question. So my mom and my friends think that my current boyfriend is competing with me and like kind of using me as inspiration to get his life together. And I wanted to know if like what are the like telltale signs, or if like
That's
you could just
interesting.
really just be an inspiration for a nigga to like to
Wait,
bump up.
nah, you gotta give me. Nah, that's interesting. Hold on. Give me a couple of examples. What's
Okay.
making them think that? Yeah.
Okay, so it started first with I got promoted at my job to assistant general manager.
As you
He
should.
wanted to get promoted to supervisor. Then there was little comments of I got approved for a grant to go to school, and they pay for my full ride no matter what I do. He gets upset and says like, well, why they won't approve for me? I'm going to go be a mechanical engineer. Why I can't have that? And then for my 20th birthday, I got a 2023 Hyundai Elantra. He went and got him a 2023 Honda Civic.
Oh.
So he always says, and it's like little miscommunication things that we have sometimes, and it
and
gets
you know
to be
what?
to the point where I think like, well, would it be helpful to just like take a break and work on ourselves? And he says, well, I don't know what to do without you, type shit.
Yeah. And you know what? Like, it's always gonna be easier to tell that somebody's hating on you based on how they respond to your accomplishments.
Right.
Always, you will always be able to tell. And some niggas just can't hide it. And it goes for friendships too. Some people can't really hide when they don't like that somebody's moving up, right? So when you're in a situation like that, first of all, right, you have to run as fast as you can, right? You don't want nothing to do with that because that's what you call hating energy. Negative energy will hold you back, right? We don't need that. So automatically, yeah. The whole thing with you getting the grant, and what did he say?
He was like, well, I'm becoming a mechanical engineer, so why they want to approve me for a grant? You just doing social human services. Why
Oh, so
I
he
can't
tried to
get a grant?
basically try to downplay what you were doing, and
Yeah, saying that basically his stuff was more important, so he should be getting a full ride.
Okay. And how did you respond to that?
I kind of just like I tried to help him get a grant, like try to look out for him, because it is. Yeah, I know.
No. It doesn't. No, it's not gonna make any sense at the end of the day.
Right.
Bro, if there, let me tell you something. There is absolutely no point. I swear on everything I love. There is no point of being in a relationship in 2024 if y'all aren't like when I mean by this, if y'all aren't actually pushing each other in a healthy way. No hating shit. You kind of see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The if you're not, bro, if you're at a certain level, right? If you're getting to a certain point, right? You should want to date people that's on that same timing, just to kind of avoid this type of shit right here. You kind of see what I'm
Right.
saying? A lot of people are always like, well, I want to stick through the go through the hard times to get to a certain point with my mans. And a lot of the times, the guys that they're dealing with, they don't even want to see them. You know what I'm saying? Win for real. They want to be able to have enough power that person, doesn't matter how much accomplishments they have, they will still be under them. You kind of see what I'm saying?
Right.
So automatically in a situation like that, you know what to do.
Okay.
The more you stay there, the more it will hold you back. Your mom was right. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. Nah, what? That's some hating ass shit. Like I said, there's no
No.
point of being in a relationship if it's for hugs and kisses. If niggas hate on you, what the fuck is you in a relationship for?
Right. Well, thank you so much. That's all I wanted to know because that was just dawning on my mind for like a couple of days now.
No, 100%. I appreciate you hopping on. All right.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. That shit's real though. People do be hating. Like I said, motherfuckers. I've seen that shit in friendships and like in real life. It's not it. It's like exactly. And a lot of times when you're dealing with somebody that's actually doing well, the way the hater's gonna think is that it's like, damn, like I'm not doing enough. Oh, or this person's they're trying to show off on me, or damn, this person's over. You know what I'm saying? When they see somebody else actually being like, you know what I'm saying, getting to where they need to get, it makes them feel bad. Them is the worst types of. Them is the worst type of people. Let's see. Let's see.
Hello?
Yo, what's the word?
Okay, so I just want to make this quick. So there's this guy that I had talked to, and I cut it off and everything because he was just giving me weird vibes. So we were just talking for a while or whatever, and he just started to like he was just saying some weird stuff. So he was saying like he used to, because we live in California, we're from California. So he moved to Atlanta for a bit, and then he had came back because he said he did some dumb stuff. So I wasn't going to ask him what he did or nothing. I was going to naturally just let it, come out. And he did. He was saying like he had, I don't want to put nobody's business out there, but it was just basically a situation that happened with like a lot of females. So I got like an ick. I was just like, nah, I'm not even gonna do that because he was kind of like sleeping around and doing a lot of weird stuff when he was out there. So I was just like, okay, well, I don't want to mess with that. That just kind of gave me a weird vibe, So then he was telling me, oh yeah, like I'm not ready for a relationship, basically. Like I have a lot of stuff going on, whatever. So I'm like, okay, that's fine, it is what it is, life goes on. Cool. So yeah, I just basically left him alone, right? And I just, keep doing me. I'm in school for information technology. I have 2 jobs, whatever. I got my own stuff going on. So I'm focusing on me. And he's been like pulling up to my job. Like he's been coming to my job anytime I'm on break or whatever. I'm just chilling, eating at lunch or whatever. One time he just tapped on my shoulder and he's just like staring at me, waving and all that, thinking stuff is cute and sweet. And I'm just like, why are you doing that? And he's been like stalking me on social media. I blocked his accounts and everything. He keeps coming up with like new accounts and just finding new ways to try to like, I guess, get back in contact with me. And I'm just confused. Like, I don't know what that mess is all about.
I don't even think you want to find out what exactly the mess is about, right?
Yeah.
What you do need to do though, right, is whenever you get a chance or whenever you feel bold enough to do it again, record it. Make sure you have that evidence, at least some type of evidence that that's happening.
Right.
And then go straight to the police station. Nah,
Yeah,
for real,
it's
nah, that's not
weird.
even like a no troll. Like, make sure you have some type of evidence that this shit is happening. Go straight to the police station.
Okay,
And
yeah, because that is it's just been giving me weird vibes. Because he would also like, I feel like he kind of like was hating on me too.
Why you say that?
Because he would be like, dang, like, you know, you're in school for information technology, you're gonna be making money. Look at you, you have 2 jobs. You just like you're up
Yeah,
there, like you're focused.
he seen a
Yeah.
pot of gold type shit. He seen like a
Yeah. And then
like
once he told me, you know, oh, like, I'm not ready for this or whatever. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I think he wanted me to maybe chase him or
ready
something
for
or just
what? What
have
did he
some
tell you
type
that
of.
he wasn't ready for?
Oh, well, first of all, I never even told him or we never established anything kind of going further, I guess, because we knew each other like 2 years ago. And 2 years ago, I guess we were on that timing. But when he came back to California from Atlanta, then he kind of got back in contact with me. So then from there on, we just kind of, you know, started talking and stuff, but not talking like relationship wise or nothing like that. But I guess he thought that because he brought it up, like he's like, oh, I'm not ready for, and I'm like, okay, well, I mean, I wasn't even
Yeah,
thinking
you were. You didn't
that at all.
ask. You didn't ask.
Yeah. So I was like, let me ask KV what he thinks, you know,
Yeah.
about
No,
the situation.
I mean, it's one of them situations where, like, obviously you can tell he has an obsessive personality. He doesn't really know how to take no for an answer. So obviously, got to be a lot more careful around people like that in general. Collect
Right.
the information that you need. If he continues to pull up on you, bro, you got to do what you got to do. It's weird as hell. Let's go to the car. Yeah, get a restraining order. That's literally that fight. That's the answer to that right there. So,
Right.
but
Okay. And then I have one more situation that I want to ask you about. And it's actually a situation my friend, she's a little scary. So she's been talking to this guy. They met on Instagram. He hit her up. They were talking, whatever. You know, she has to do a little bit of investigating on his page and everything. He's following all girls. I guess he told her, oh, like some of the girls that I'm following, because he goes to a top university or whatever. So he's following a lot of girls because of his career that he wants to pursue or whatever, and connections and this and that. And, you know, she questioned him about it.
what's that career?
Oh, he's trying to be a lawyer as well. He's trying to be a lawyer. So he's like, no, I have a lot of events that I go to and everything. And yeah, it's just kind of connections. And my father wants me to do this just weird stuff. And I'm like, His whole following is all girls. So I'm like, okay.
I'm still trying to figure out what that has to do with being a lawyer, though. I mean,
Thank you. That's yeah. So mind you, he lives like 2 hours away. So they planned on meeting up in the summer, and she was always the one that was kind of initiating the meetup. And he wasn't like trying to really like talk about it, discuss it or anything in any way. It was always like really just her. But they initially did meet up in the summer of last year. And she said that the link and everything, it was pretty cool, but he was kind of like touchy a little bit.
She
But yeah.
So, but she was one that was initiating the link up stuff.
Just that one link up. And he said the reason why is because he was a little nervous to drive. He's never drove 2 hours away to meet anybody and everything.
She drove the 2 hours to go see him.
No, he did.
Oh.
Yeah, he drove 2 hours to see it. He was a little nervous. He has strict parents, I guess she said. He has very strict parents. His parents are Nigerian. So they're very, you know, like Nigerian parents, they're really strict and everything. I mean, that's not an excuse, but yeah, he's like, oh, well, I don't know how my parents will feel, but I'll just go ahead and I'll tell them that I'm going to work like my normal shift, and then I'll be back home by the time that I'm normally back home. So I'll get up like hella early to come see you and then be back home by the time that I really come home normally on like my normal shift. Yeah, so then they met up and everything, and she said it went well and everything. And they were at that time, they were talking for like 7 months. I'm sorry, 5 to 7 months. And she asked him when they met up, like, what is this? Like, what are we doing? And he was just like, oh, I'm gonna have to think about it.
Yeah, I'm crying. All right. So what's the overall question about that one though?
What do you think about it? What do you
I
think
mean,
he's doing? Like,
I don't think he's doing anything. I think it's just a blatant waste of time. If first of all,
mm-hmm,
if you're the one first of all, you're in a 5 to 7 month talking phase. That tells you everything.
mm-hmm.
Right. Second of all, you're initiating the links. Third of all, you asked him what was going on, and he said, "Well, I have to think about it." What does that what does that mean to you?
That's what I said to her. I was like, what? Like, that's weird. And she was like, no. Yeah, I don't know. We just wanted the answer from you because she's not going to listen to me. But she was like, if you're going to go on that live,
Why wouldn't she listen to you?
I don't know. I don't know. But I said, that's weird to me. And I don't think that's right. And she knew I was getting on live with you. So she was like, ask him. And I was like, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I hope she sees it. I mean, at the end of the day, when it comes to dealing with, I made a video about this like not too long ago. But when it comes to like having friends, that male validation in general is laced with crack, right?
Right.
That's really what I think. So when you're dealing with somebody who puts just the idea of being with somebody over just the common sense that they can have, there's no
Yeah.
talking to them.
Right.
Like there's nothing that you say to them is gonna make sense, because why are you telling me that? If they've seen you be delusional before, then your word doesn't hold that much weight.
Right.
Because they've seen you be delusional before. So that's just what that is. If she want to go learn the hard way, let her learn the hard way. Ain't nothing
Right.
else to do. All right.
Okay. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you hopping on. All right.
Thank you.
Let's see. Moonlight, man.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, so my question is, I had this talk with a friend, and he was basically telling me how he telling his friends like how to play girls. Like, I guess that guys sit around and like this is like a game. Like, oh, this is how you're gonna play the next game.
Wait. What did you say?
That like the guy, it was my guy friend, and he was saying how guys really be sitting around just like trying to play girls and like coming up with like
How old is he and how old are you?
I'm 22. He's probably like 21, 22.
Okay, and what do you say?
And so I'm just wondering, like, is it true that guys could like spend time with girls even if they're not together, but like just messing around or talking or dating for like a couple months and really not feel anything for her? Because when I had asked him, he was just like, oh, he basically did what you did. He was just like, no, like he would play in your face for like months and really not feel anything.
Bro, I keep telling y'all, bro, if we're talking about bottom of the barrel niggas, there's no limits to what that person could do. Like wasting time isn't a problem. That's just bottom of the barrel shit. So I mean that's not I mean, you've heard it before. That's not nothing surprising to you. You know that. So
Everybody's going off in the chat. All right, that's my question. That's it.
no, I appreciate you hopping on, all right? No, I mean
Thank you.
y'all gotta, bro. Like I said, the more confidence y'all have in yourselves as people, the easier it will be able to tell if somebody's just not on that timing. If you don't actually put the work in on yourself to see it, then you won't be able to see it as easy. Very simple. If you're bottom of the barrel along with the niggas that y'all talking to, then yeah, it's gonna be you're gonna end up in those situations over and over again. That's just all it is. Nothing that these niggas is doing is rocket science. You can't. Y'all aren't dating. Oscar award winning actors. Niggas can't act for that long. How long do y'all think niggas can act for? Like realistically, how long do y'all think
They could act for years.
But here's what I'm saying. You will always be able to see the holes.
Years.
Hold on, free spirit. You will always be able to see the holes, right or wrong. Because nobody,
but
you can't.
see,
Like, think about it.
there are certain things that come into play.
No.
If you
Hold
know
on.
this person,
Hold on, spirit. Spirit. It doesn't matter how well somebody wants to put their best foot forward, right, and manipulate and lie and do all these things, right? They're gonna slip up, right or wrong.
Yes, but that slip up may not be something that you notice as a slip up of them pretending to be somebody. It might just be like, oh, they're just acting weird right now, or they just had an argument with a friend or something, like, because they'll come up with excuses. It's not like they're gonna oops and then leave it there. They're gonna oops and then give you a reason why the oops happened, and then try to reassure you that it's okay. It's a whole manipulation tactic, and it can go on forever, especially if you really care about that person.
and you really want that relationship, yes, and they will know exactly what to say and do to keep you at bay, to make you feel like there is no real pretending like they really care. Like, people do this. This is real. People do this their whole life. I've been there. I had a best friend that I was friends with from grade school and all the way up until we were like adults. We had our own kids and stuff, and like we were both pregnant at the same time. And like I would say a little bit after that, she started to show true colors. And it took a while, like thinking back, yes, now I could say I saw things. In our friendship, I saw a lot of things that were off. But I thought it was just like, like the weird little stuff he be doing, like they're like bust your chops, play with you, say little stuff, and you'd be like, oh, okay, they being funny. But come to find out, that's how they really felt, But it literally, they did this from ninth grade till we were like 22, okay? And so yes, people can do this, and you as a person, if you care about that person, you love that person, you close with them, you will come up with excuses for them too, and you'll believe their excuses that they make. Because we had a little breakup as a friends, and then came back, and it was like, oh yeah, I miss you, what you been up to, stuff like that. So people can pretend for years and years and years. People do it in relationships. People will be married to someone that they don't love no more, but they will stay and they will pretend like they love them. Like, this is so real. And I think people don't talk about this enough. I think people think it's like made up, but it's not. People do this for real. Like, they pretend like their whole life.
What do you think? All right, so let me ask you something. What's the solution?
Japanese.
No. What's the solution? How do you go about it then? Because I mean, people have been. Now you can write me if I'm wrong, right? But people have been doing this since before you and I even thought of, right? Life is a cycle, right? So
Exactly. He asked me a question like, what the hell?
So I'm asking you. So what do you do about it then? Where's the accountability part?
Well, I can't take accountability for people doing stuff to me.
No.
I can take accountability for me.
In terms of being able to just have the discernment, and because at the end of the day, like none of us are above it, right? Free spirit. It doesn't matter how much you know; it could all happen to you, right? Right. So it comes a point in time, right, where we have to, okay, all right, let me lock in and protect myself, and let me use my discernment to make sure I'm not in a situation for 2, 3, 4, 5 years with somebody that doesn't like me. You see what I'm saying? So what do we do to make sure that doesn't
I'm
happen?
here and I'm gonna keep talking. So until he take me off.
Huh?
No, I'm I'm replying to the people in the comments.
Right. Yeah, no, like I said, there has to be accountability at the end of the day for both parties. The person for being shitty and lying, right? And the other person for not being able to, after a while, right? Again, let me preface this. After a while, being able to say, this isn't the person for me, right? And let me not give this person the benefit of that because, we have this history or I'm this attracted to him. You see what I'm saying? That's the only way we'll win. Otherwise, this is what will happen. Every person that you come across will just play you, waste at least 5, 6 years of your time, every single time, over and over and over and over and over and over again. You see what I'm saying? If you don't have the discernment, you won't be able to kind of read people out. You feel me? That's all I'm saying.
No, I get everything you're saying, yes. But I was just saying, like, for the people who may not see that, like those are the reasons, because they'll come up with things, to make it seem as if it's not like they're pretending. But my question was this. I came because I wanted to ask you.
Go ahead.
Why is it that men that are friends with a woman, right? You could come to your male friend, right? Like as a woman, you could come to your male friend and be like, oh, I'm having this issue with my relationship or whatever. And they're understanding, they get it and all that. But then it's like when you get in a relationship with a guy, all that's out, all that's gone. Why does that happen?
That person isn't your real friend then at the end of the day. If that person just sees you in a platonic way, right, where it doesn't matter what I don't see you attractive in that way. I'm not gonna, I don't see you like that at all. Then you getting in a relationship wouldn't change that. You getting in a relationship with somebody, knowing that you're dealing with somebody who would want something from you in the future, right, in the near future, it's gonna be like, there's no point in me talking to you now because you're in a relationship. Yeah, so you see what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
Yeah, but okay, so that's not what I was saying. I was saying like how come when guys how are friends with girls or friends with women, they're more understanding and stuff like that. But then when it comes to when they get into a relationship, it's like they can't understand their girlfriend. It's yeah, yes. That's what I was saying. Like what is that
Oh,
about? Like what is
no, no,
that?
no, 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 no. I mean, again, we're talking about guys that aren't really ready to be in a long-term relationship. Compatibility is key, and like again, accountability is key as well. So if he knows he's not ready to be in a relationship, but he's dating anyways, what you know what I'm saying? You kind of see what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
now we're not. The conversation is just pointless at that point. So he's just not ready to be in a relationship with anybody. Um, he doesn't know himself. That's just all it is. It doesn't really. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I appreciate you hopping on. All right.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, free spirit. Hey, man. Yeah, I better stop playing with free spirit, you heard? Hey, listen. Stop playing with free spirit, man. Let's see. See 419 here. What's the word? 419?
Hi. So basically, there's this guy that I like. The first day we met, he was like, "You're a good girl. I can see you're a good girl, but I don't want a relationship." And I was like, "Why are you telling me this? Because I don't even know you. Like, this is the first time we're meeting." So okay, cool. Fast forward to now. Basically, every time he sees me, it's like trying to like chat, trying to like flirt and stuff like that. But my question is, should I tell him?
Wait, he said you're a good girl, but what?
Sorry?
What did he say to you in the beginning?
He was like, I can see you're a good girl, but I don't want a relationship.
Did you ask?
No. I was exactly like, why are you telling me that? Like, okay. But anyways, so the thing is, I kind of like him, but it's giving me the red flag. The fact that he made that statement the first day we met, I was like,
Yeah, I mean, like, here's the problem, right? So, yeah, especially like when everybody, this goes to everybody when you're dating, you have to have on like this non-negotiables, right? There's certain shit and certain things that people should do. That's like, yeah, that's a big no. I'm not talking to you.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? If that's not one of them, you wouldn't even ask him for anything about a relationship. If that's not one of them, then you have a problem. You see what I'm saying? If you don't even know the guy like that, and he's telling you off it, yeah, you seem like a good girl, but I just don't want to relate. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like that tells you
Yeah.
exactly. So whether you like him or not, or whether you find him attractive or not, you automatically know that's not gonna be the person for you. And anything that comes after that's just gonna be fuck shit, lies, and you know what comes after that.
So like my question is, because he keeps like trying to talk to me and stuff like that, should I like just like block him or tell him, look, please, like I actually want
There's
something.
nothing else to talk about. Look, like I said, you don't even know this something like that, right? Block, do whatever you need to do. There's nothing else to talk about. He already told you what's up. So
Yeah.
unless like again, unless you wanna go with it and be one of them girls that's like, oh well, you look so good, fuck it, I'm just go. I'm young anyways. I'm gonna just do whatever. Then that's not you. Then just stop
That's
talking.
not me.
You see what I'm saying? Let's cut them
Yeah.
off. That's all that is.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, Foreign. I appreciate you
Bye.
coming. Let's see, Jay Buggy on here. What's the word?
Hey, KB.
What's going on, Jay Buggy? Where you at?
I'm outside. I live in the country. Sorry.
Okay. All right, go ahead. What's the word, Jay Buggy?
All right, so I started talking to this dude or whatever. Like, we were gonna date, but I came to a halt because he went out Saturday, came back home, went out Sunday with his family or whatever, came back home and his car was bashed up. I feel like it gives crazy X, and I just don't want any parts of it.
How old is he?
What, like 23?
Okay. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
23.
And you said that y'all just started talking?
Yeah. It's been maybe about 2-3 weeks.
And you said he's coming back with his car bashed up?
Yeah.
Okay, and what did he say happened to it?
He said there's some he don't know.
What?
He said he don't know what happened. He said somebody did it, but he couldn't see who did it on the camera. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Niggas. Okay. All right. So what else?
I did ask him. I asked him. I was like, "Well, do you have an idea who could have done it?" He said no.
So
He
niggas
said he
lying.
didn't
See,
press
niggas lying.
charges.
Like again, niggas is lying.
I thought it was just me. That just sounds
niggas is
too
lying.
fishy.
Yeah, niggas is lying. So what else? What else are you saying?
I don't know. I was just saying that I was gonna stop talking to him, but I need to make sure I'm not tripping.
No. I mean, 9 times out of 10, if you gotta come to me about a nigga, you should probably stop talking to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's obvious he's already lying. So you only know him for 2 weeks. So what else is there to talk about?
You're right.
So that's the type of shit you just avoid when you can. You feel me? Before it's too late. But all right, JB, appreciate you for hopping on. All
right.
But I'm telling y'all, bro. Look. I'm gonna keep it right with y'all, bro. I feel like a lot of people don't talk about it. Some motherfuckers really just gotta get cut off within the first month. Now I'm gonna keep it right with y'all, bro. Whether you're a man or woman in this live, bro. Sometimes you're talking to somebody, you notice certain things about them, and it's like, bro, get the fuck away from me. Genuinely. Nah, sometimes it takes 5 days. Word up. Sometimes you gotta, bro, in order for you to just not waste your time with people specifically, you have to be able to cut motherfuckers off within the first week or two. Within the first few days. If you don't develop that skill, you're fucked. I'm telling you. I promise y'all, every single time. If you don't develop that skill, it's over with for you. You have to be able to meet somebody, see some good things about him, right? See some things that's like, okay, he's attractive, she's attractive, she has this type of personality, I like that. But then see something you really don't like and say, I'm done now, I don't want to fuck with you no more. That's a part of it. If you're the type of person that says, well, even though he's doing this or she's doing this, she still took me out to McDonald's, last week. So that must mean that this person is a good person. Maybe I'll give him a chance. Maybe I'll say, fuck it. I'm bored anyways. Let me go fuck with him. That's when you fuck yourself up every single time. That's when you fuck yourself up every single time. I promise you. Let's see. Like I said, the non-negotiables are very important. That's what be saving me for real. There's certain shit that I see and I'm like, yeah, it's over with. I don't care how good she look. She could be the baddest. She could be a goddamn model for all I care. Say something I don't like. What's good? There, hold on. Nah, word up. What's good?
Oh my God.
What's the word, gang?
Hey, what the fuck? I watch you forever, like for years. It's my first time being out here, though. I love you.
Nah, that's real though. What's the word? Oh, that shit, it's going in and out. I can't hear you. Yo, you need to find somewhere with connection. Huh?
Damn.
Yeah, now there we go.
There we go.
Now you're good now. What were you saying?
Hold on, I'm trying. Hold on. Sky. I was like, he gonna hang up on me. Okay, so I'm gonna make it quick.
All right.
It's low key a story time. A story time with a question though. So, all right, it's this new nigga. I just started talking to him on Sunday. And he not really new though, cause back in the day, I used to hang with him at the park, but he was way older than me. Like,
now, how old is he now?
I'm finally grown and shit. I'm 22.
And how old is he?
Honestly, I don't know, but at the time I was 14. He was a teenager, so he had to be like he had to be like 17 at the time. He ain't never tried to talk to me. Like, he ain't never tried to flirt with me or nothing. That's why I was like, when I see him older, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm about to try and talk to him. So, just so happened, this nigga, he followed me on Instagram. That's how we got here. So, he followed me on Instagram. He started looking at my shit. And so, he DM'd me. He was like, you fine as fuck. I was like, I just said his name because he didn't even, I had such a glow up. This nigga didn't even know that it was me. Like,
I'm like, yo. You didn't know it was you?
He didn't even know it was me. That's crazy. So I said the nigga government name. He was like, yo, you fine as fuck. So I said, oh, Malcolm, I miss you. He was like, wait a minute. He was like, wait a minute. Who is this? Like, he ain't know. So, all right, boom. We talking. We linked or whatever. We just linked the other day or whatever. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I played a little bit. I played.
What did you do?
Okay, so boom. He was supposed to come over and just cuddle and shit, right? Man, I turned him into a munch. I did, y'all. Nah, he didn't smash. I just seen the comment. I'm not even paying attention to y'all. Hold on. But y'all, he said, "Are y'all even 22?" Don't make me show my ID on this bitch. But yeah.
No. You good. So,
All right.
first night he pulls up, he's a munch.
That nigga was an eater. But look, check it out though. He got mad. He didn't really get mad, but I was like, so boom. He thought I was going to return the favor.
Type shit. Okay.
Bitch, when I tell you he was molded. He was molded. I ain't gonna lie. All right, so boom. He like, I'm a joint, like, you know, I'm from Cali, so they talk weird out here. But he was like, I'm really a joint. Like, I said, because I told him, I was like, I don't suck dick. He was like, I'm a joint. I don't eat pussy, but I eat yours. Excuse my language. But yeah, so I was like, you mad at me? He was like, nah, that was just weird. Like, he was like, why you make me think that you was gonna, and I was like, nigga, I didn't make you do nothing. Like, but all right, I left something out. I did leave something out, bro. His sister is the ops. Like, remember I told you I met the nigga at the park back in the day. Man, his sister and his brother, his little brother and his sister, they both don't like me. Yes, so his sister is like...
And he didn't know that you were you, though. Like, he forgot. He just didn't know.
He didn't even know.
He had no idea.
He didn't even know. But back in the day, I beat his sister up. And like before, yeah, I beat his sister up. And his little brother, like, we went to high school together, me and his little brother. And his little brother used to pull my hair. Because, you know, I had a long-ass ponytail. And the nigga thought my shit was fake. So he'd be like, I'd be walking and he'd yank my shit out of nowhere. Like, you ever got yanked and that shit pull you to the floor? Like, I was hot. So I was like, I'm about to tell my motherfucking cousin if you don't stop pulling my hair. Like, he was like, tell your cousin. So I told my cousin. And then, so, you know, my cousin was like, tell that nigga meet up at the park. So, yeah, FaZe was ran at the park. His sister pulled up. But mind you, at this time, I was like...
Hold on. And you still don't think that he doesn't remember you for being the one that beat up his sister?
Look, he was the older brother. Like, he wasn't in the hype drama because he wasn't even in our grades. Like, his sister is older than the nigga who was pulling my hair, but not older than him. I gotta say, he gotta be like 28. He gotta be like 28 because his little brother is the same age as me.
So what's the question you got from me on a scenario here?
All right, boom. So... knowing that he is the ops, big brother, should I still fuck with him? Cause you know, like once, like I ended up switching that shit to him coming to my crib. But the first like offer, he was like, yeah, cause I was like, oh, you cooking? What you cooking? Cause he was cooking for his mom. I was like, when you gonna cook for me? And then he was like tonight, like. I was going to go to his house, but he was like, my family going to be over here. Is that all right? I was so glad he said that shit. Because imagine I pull up to the motherfucking dinner and that bitch is there. And she like, oh. So, yeah, I switched it to him coming over. And when he came over, I did that. I made that nigga give me some time. And he was high because I didn't give him none. But he still been like, last night. He called me twice. I didn't answer. And yesterday, he ain't hit me all day. But today, like this morning, he just DM'd me talking about what you doing? Like, And so I'm like, this nigga done probably told his siblings about me, like.
Bro.
So yeah, mind you, on the link that he ate my coochie, I fill him in on the tea. Like the link that he ate my coochie, we was sitting in the car smoking a wood and we was just talking about everything. So now he knows who I am. But at the time when he DM'd me, he did not know who I was. So now he know who I am. And after that, I made me my coochie and leave. So it's like,
nah.
do y'all
I mean,
see
the obvious,
which I think I should say?
I feel like the obvious answer is clearly no. Right, but I think that you knowing, I feel like there's a bigger issue here. You knowing who he is, right? But even if he didn't know you, you knowing who he is and knowing what his family's about and how they feel about you, and you still letting a nigga pull up and do whatever he did, is already telling me that you're still gonna be there regardless. Whether you know this is a situation for you or not, you're still putting yourself in a bad position to lose. So, what are you gonna do about that?
That is
maybe you like the messy shit. Maybe you like the tea. Is that what you like messy shit?
No, I don't. That's what I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to see
You're not trying to
how long
avoid
I
it
can
though.
fuck with this
You're
nigga.
not trying to avoid it though. Avoiding it would be knowing who he is already and not even responding at all. That's avoiding it. Like knowing who he is for real. And let's say for instance you didn't want any drama, you didn't want no mess. If that's where your head was at, you wouldn't have spoke to him at all. Like at all. But that's just not true. And the bigger problem is that you're gonna lie to yourself though. You kind of see what I'm saying? Like instead of accepting, I'm this, I'm that, you're gonna say, well, nah, I ain't gonna lie. You're gonna try to make it look better for yourself. In truth, it's just not. It's a waste of time, and you know that. So what are we talking about here?
That is true. So in review, I was just gonna try to fuck with him and see how long I could fuck with him until his sister found out, and then I was gonna.
But you see what I'm saying? So you
off.
like the mess. So you like the mess.
Yeah.
You like the mess.
No, I don't. I like him. That nigga, he did do a good job. He passed. What they say, you have now been promoted.
Nah, you have not.
All right, bro. I'm gonna leave bro alone. I swear. I'm gonna leave bro.
I gotta get her off. You have now been promoted? Elite employee is crazy. Nah, I ain't gonna. Elite employee is actually crazy. I ain't gonna lie. What's good, Hope?
Hi.
What's the word?
Nothing. So, I didn't actually expect you to, accept this, but I do got a little situation going on.
Break it down for me real quick.
So, there's this guy that I think we really like each other, and he was supposed to come see me yesterday, but he said he was too tired, and I kind of got crazy and I overreacted. And
Stop it right there. How old are you and how old is he?
He's like 23 and I'm 18.
Yeah, what's the word?
Hello.
What's good?
Hi. So, I've been talking to this guy. We've been talking for 5 weeks now. And the other day, we were chilling in his car. And I know this is pretty bad, but I was like, you should let me go through your phone. And he was like, why? And I was like, oh, never mind. That was the reaction I needed. And he was
wait. You've been talking to a guy for 5 weeks?
Yeah.
And you said one day y'all were chilling in the car and you asked to go through his phone?
Yeah.
Are y'all in a relationship?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm confused. Are y'all talking or y'all in a relationship?
We're dating.
Like y'all boyfriend, girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay. And how long did you know him prior to him asking you to be his girlfriend?
I known him for a month.
Okay, you knew him for a month, and he said, and he asked you to be his girlfriend. Now that starts to 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, now and you asked him to see his phone. And he said what?
He said why, and I was like, okay, like never mind. That was the reaction I needed. Like, don't even worry about it. And he was like, so the reason why I don't want you to go through my phone is because I have a daughter. And I was like, what? I was like, you have a daughter?
Type shit.
And he was like, yeah, but I don't tell people that I have a kid because people call me a deadbeat, and like I want to make sure that I'm taking the person serious.
Wait. I don't tell people I have a kid because people call me a deadbeat?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Wait. Wait. Am I lost? Wait. Okay, all right. So, all right. What happens after that?
So, like, he was basically telling me that the last person that he told he had a kid to, she was like saying that he was a deadbeat and telling him like she wanted to be the first one to have his kid and stuff like that. And like I was just like, why the fuck didn't you tell me you had a kid?
Why would she call him a deadbeat if he's not a deadbeat?
He was okay, so he basically was saying that so he doesn't have any I guess he doesn't talk to his daughter. Like, he had his daughter when she was 16 or when he was 16. And like it was a mistake, like he didn't want to have a daughter, but he had one. And he ended up going to jail. And like the girl that he had a baby with didn't want to be with him anymore, so she broke up with him. And like because he went to jail, she was like, no, like you got yourself into that. I'm not trying to be dating you.
Okay.
And,
sorry. So now that you have all this information, what do you do with that? What's the plan?
I just like I caught feelings for him, so I was like, I don't want to leave him alone, but I didn't want to leave him alone because I was like, bro, like I like you, but you have a kid and you didn't tell me, so now I felt like I should cut him off. But yes, the guy is on my page, like that's him. But
oh, you posted him already and everything. Type shit. All right, so let me ask you something. Cool. Do you have kids?
No.
Okay. Are you interested in joining a family? Are you interested in being the second person that he's impregnating?
Oh my God.
Yes or no? No, I'm asking.
No.
No?
No.
You're not interested in being the second person that's being impregnated by the same that you're not interested in that?
Maybe yes.
Oh, you're interested in being the second person to be impregnated by him, and you don't have any kids right now. Okay, so what does that say about you and how you view male validation you need for it? What does that say to you? What does that tell you? You've only known him for so long, like not that long, right? So you don't have that much history with this person at all. You already have all the information you need as to who he is. He's telling you what's up, right?
Yeah.
So unless that's your standards, unless that's what you want to associate with, do it. Don't do it. But if you do decide to go associate with this person, don't turn around and cry when God forbid the same thing ends up happening to you. That's my problem. That's kind of my bigger problem. If you can see all this right now and you see that this is not the person I should be with because based on the things that he's telling me, his history, it's not adding up, right? He didn't even tell me he had a kid, so he already lied to you from the very beginning, right? If you decide to associate with this person and it goes wrong for you, don't turn around and cry and say, oh my God, the guy is this and no. So unless you're willing to take that risk, go ahead. But if you want to be, smart and, you know what to do.
So, like, okay. So I cut him off, right? But how do I just block him?
What?
Like, when I cut him off,
that tells me everything. Yeah, you're not gonna cut him off.
Oh my God.
You're not gonna cut him off. Right? The reason being is because you don't actually. If you were gonna cut this person off, this is the reality of this shit. If you were gonna cut this person off because you have your standards and you know what you really want and you really do love yourself, you have the self-esteem, you would have done it a long time ago. It wouldn't even be a question because you already know what you need to do. So me telling you how to cut somebody off is not gonna do anything for you. You know how to cut somebody off that you don't want to talk to. Right or wrong, Kira? You know how to cut somebody off that you don't want to talk to, right?
Yeah.
So the fact that you're asking me how to do it tells me everything about how you're gonna actually go about the situation in real life. That means he holds more weight to you than everything else. If you're willing to overlook all the things that you already know to be with him, then why the fuck would you stop talking to him? If I tell you to. You understand what I'm saying? That's the reality of it. So I would say unless you want to, if you're a time wasting type of person, you want to give niggas chances and then do it. Right? Trust me, it's your time, and niggas love girls that give them chances. So do that, all right?
Okay.
That's what I would say. Otherwise, you know what to do.
Okay.
All right, you Kira?
All right. Thank you.
All right, yeah. I appreciate you having on. Update me, all right?
Okay.
All right. Y'all gotta know how to go about these types of situations. He on her page? Yeah, but we already know the nigga got if a nigga could tell you all that shit about himself and you still there, what that say? Like, I'm asking y'all specifically. I'm not talking about her. If you were in her situation and a nigga is telling you all the information about himself and you're still there talking to him. Okay. Let's see. Who we got next, man? Who we got coming up next? Let me get Jamaica up here. What's wrong with step parents? I don't think there's anything wrong with step parents, right? But here's what a lot of y'all have to understand. If you have all this information about who the person is to the mother of their child or to the father of their child, right? And you're not moving accordingly to the information that you have, and you think that your life is just going to be different, God, good luck, right? My issue is, if you take the risk, you take the chance, don't complain when everything goes left. You see what I'm saying? He's not even in this kid's life. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying about that. That's it. What's good, Jamaica?
Hi. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous. Honestly, I don't know where to start. So it's a bit of a big one. So originally, I'm from the UK. I moved to Jamaica for like 6 months.
Okay.
And whilst I was out there, I actually found somebody. And I know it sounds a bit like, 90-day fiance-ish, but like, hear me out. So this person was like really, I don't know, he was really different for a Jamaican man. And trust me, like, I've dated quite a few Jamaican men. He was caring, like, he wasn't afraid to show his emotions, like, he was giving, like, in every sort of way.
Sounds like a Jamaican man to me.
Like, no, but it was a bit more like, and with him, it was just kind of different because, I don't know, I think I'd be trying to scope them out for like what they are. So obviously, like, there is that stigma that Jamaican men will like find a British girl and try and get a visa and whatnot.
Yeah.
When I met him, he already had his visas for like the US, the UK. He has his own business, like, and even though like I was this British girl, because like I moved out there and I just tried to like start a whole new life. I was getting paid a Jamaican salary, and he wouldn't look at me like this rich British girl that had money. He would kind of like see me, like when he met up with me, he would kind of ask me every time, "Oh, do you have money in your pocket?" And put money in my pocket, like ask me if I've eaten. If I hadn't eaten, he'd bring around food. Like, he was a really nice guy.
Okay, all right. So where does this go?
So I don't know, it changed a little bit, like he acted a bit funny. So obviously like everything was going well. And then we kind of started to have like arguments. And me, I'm a bit like, I don't like stress or drama or nothing like that. So like I would just nip it in the bud. So I tried to cut this guy off a couple times. And like when I did try and cut him off, like when I stopped responding to messages.
Wait, can you tell us what would the arguments be about? Like, give us, what would that be?
I don't know, like he would be like a bit weird. So I worked with like, I had a male colleague basically, and he didn't like him. So he would like, I worked at a store, like he would come into my store and he would like stare him down or just like give like really weird vibes to him.
Okay.
Yeah. So I didn't want the drama. So I said, do you know what? Let me cut him off. Let me not talk to him and whatnot. When I did that, he would show up at my workplace. He would show up in front of my house. Like, I don't know. He would just make sure that I would see him, or that even if I did block him, he would be like present. So I couldn't kind of get away from it kind of thing. And I don't know, like I would be a little bit of a fool. I'd take him back and like say, okay, cool. You know what? He's made an effort. And like me, like seeing a grand gesture, I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy's actually like.
What do you consider him being? Is the effort him pulling up on you after you block him and all the extra stuff that he was doing?
Do you know what? It's not just that, like.
But that's a part of it, though. That's a part of it. The possessiveness is a part of it.
Definitely a part of it, even though it was kind of a red flag at the start.
So you were attracted to the possessiveness.
Do you know what? I'll say slyly. I'm not gonna lie. I'll hold my hands up to that.
All right. Continue there.
So I don't know. Like after all of this, like we went through a period of time where this was happening for like maybe like 2 months, and then I don't know. Everything was going smoothly, and we ended up having an argument over something that I know that he was in the wrong for. Like I know he was in the wrong when it came to it. And he ended up not talking to me for like 2 weeks. Like we just stopped talking cold turkey because we had this argument, and he didn't want to admit that he was wrong.
And you're back in the UK now?
Yeah, I'm back in the UK now.
Okay.
So yeah, so we ended up having this argument. He stopped talking to me for 2 weeks straight. Like I didn't reach out to him because I wasn't gonna pop up first when I wasn't the one that was in the.
But if you were to pop up, you'd respond though.
I'm not gonna lie, like 100%. Like I like him.
So what does that tell you?
I don't know, like anytime that, to be fair, like I kind of realized this already, but anytime that he would make like any type of effort, I would just go back.
Again, so what a lot of people have to start doing, especially when they have all these bad situations with guys, right? Because like I told you, guys are going to be bad regardless. You got to pay attention to how you're reacting to all these things. So like the possessiveness, right? You didn't really reject it. You didn't have a problem with the possessiveness. That's telling you more about what you have to deal with, right? You know, him going weeks without talking to you, but if you were to say something, put in a little bit of effort, you're going to bite. You see what I'm saying? Because the point of these lives is so that y'all can move forward, and the guys that y'all come across, you know, in the future, y'all know how to go about it. So all right, so how are we, what are we doing now with that? What's the verdict with that?
Okay, so my thing is like, okay, after that issue, like we did talk it out and whatever, but he actually came and said something to me, and this is like what I wanted to ask you about. Because like, I feel like I keep taking the bait, and at the same time, I'm a bit like up and down. So like, if he does something, I'll stop talking to him. And then when he reaches out again, like I'll go for it. He said something to me after we stopped talking for like 2 weeks. And he was like, honestly, like, I don't know how I feel about you because you just keep trying to break up with me. And it's like breaking my heart.
How do you feel about you?
Sorry, can you repeat that, please?
How do you feel about you?
How do I feel about him?
How do you feel about you?
Me? I don't know, like, I know it's going to sound so bad, but he's starting to make me feel like I'm the issue.
How do you feel about you?
In terms of what?
Everything. Like, do you like yourself? Do you feel like you have high self-esteem? Do you feel like you have standards? How do you feel? Because at the end of the day, how he feels about you, we can talk about how he feels about you all day. That does nothing. We already know that nigga doesn't really like you like that, right? It's just a possessiveness thing. We know that already. We know he's not the one for you. But again, we're trying to fix the issue. You have to look at yourself before you look at how other people look at you and how other people treat you. You see what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people have to do. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. You have to look at yourself before you look at how other people are looking at you or how they perceive you. And if you can't do that, you end up in an endless cycle of nothing, pointless situations. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
So, what are we gonna do?
Okay, so this is the problem. We actually ended up like making up and being all right and whatnot. And he was supposed to come down to the UK in like a month. And I just didn't know where to go from there because we made all these big plans. But like, okay, I just got back to the UK yesterday. So I'm sitting and I'm thinking about whether I should actually continue to do this with him because I know that like it's a bit draining and the UK is draining in itself. I don't need the extra pressure. So I don't know, like I just don't know what to do in terms of
Again, like you said, the UK is pressure itself, right? And you already know you were down in JA for 6 months. You know what the vibes is when he's around you, right? So what's the decision you have to make on that? Because at the end of the day, if you know that they're both problems and you're keeping them in your life, that's telling me what you think about yourself, right? If you know that both people, you being in the UK and him being in your life, both two issues, right? If you don't eliminate the issues, then you don't like yourself.
Yeah. Do you know what? I really do get you I get you with his side of it. With the UK side of it, I've already tried to go to Jamaica. Like, it's not going to work out. The salary that they get is not enough to, like, I don't know, keep the water kind of thing. But with him, it's just kind of like, I don't know.
You'll give him a chance before you give Jamaica a chance, right?
No, absolutely not. I would not say that.
Nah. You gonna give him more of a chance than you gave Jamaica. Nah.
Honestly, I wouldn't have even come back to the UK if I didn't have like a job interview.
Nah.
I would give Jamaica a chance. Like I'm really thinking, should I just go back and stay there and
go back to what?
To peace of mind. But not in terms of him.
Bro, like I said, hey, listen to me, right? The more you actually like yourself, the easier the answer to this question comes. Are you hearing what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it again. And which is okay, like we all start from somewhere, right? We have to work on it, right? But the more you really like yourself in your own company, the easier the answer to this question comes. If you don't like yourself, you will continue to speak to him. When we get off this one-on-one right here, you will continue to have conversations and dialogue with this person because you don't like yourself. Now, if you want to just do something to justify that in your own mind, do that. By all means, it's your time to be wasted. But what I'm telling you is, based off what you're telling me and what we're all seeing, right? You're prioritizing the idea of being with a man over actually peace, like over actual peace, like actually being by yourself and taking care of you first. So there's your answer. Now you can do what you want with it. Either you believe me or you want to go find out for yourself.
No, I fully get you because, as I said, I'm someone that doesn't like stress. So, I don't know. I feel like I was definitely putting his feelings above mine and thinking like, am I the problem? Instead of like, I don't know, is this a problem that I have that I need to remove?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Like I said, you know the answer to your question. So do what you got to do, all right?
All right, perfect. Thank you so much, yeah?
All right,
All right.
Let's see. What y'all think? Y'all think she gonna go back to that nigga? Y'all think he controls her life? Like, y'all let me know, man. Y'all think he got too much control over her, or y'all think she got it? She can handle herself. What y'all think? You got her? We gonna see, man. What's good? What's good, Shelly?
What's up? What's up?
What's the
How
word?
you doing?
Nah, I'm good. What's the word?
I just hopped on here. Wait, so what are we talking about?
You said what?
I said I just hopped on here. What are we talking?
Shit, say I just join random lives and just request. What the fuck? Y'all don't be reading the room when y'all join lives? Nah, for real. Y'all just be finding random ass lives. Y'all see a few viewers and say, fuck, I gotta request this live. Oh shit, this got 1.9K in here. I gotta request it right now. Y'all don't be trying to see what the fuck be going on?
Hello.
What's good? What's the word?
Hey.
What's the word?
Hey, what's up? Okay, so I just got a question because, I be hearing you saying a lot about we got to use discernment. And I really realized that when I get into situations with people or relationships with people and things get bad, I be like, after I notice things got bad and I get hurt, I be like, my intuition told me before, but I still went on with it. So my question is, what is the best way to like build up your discernment so you will know like, hey, like this is what my intuition is saying?
I mean, at the end of the look, discernment is all about how much you take yourself seriously.
I'm 22. I'm 22.
Yeah. Nah, maybe it's a good question though. Discernment is really all about one, like your faith in God in general, and also like how seriously you take yourself. So if I take myself very seriously, right, then I'm gonna listen to myself in every situation. You kind of see what I'm saying? If I feel some type of way about something, I'm more likely to say, I don't like this. I'm gonna back up. You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
That's what discernment is. So the more faith, like I said, for me personally, is how I go about it. The more faith you have in God and in yourself, it's easier it's going to be to have discernment. That's it.
Gotcha. All right, that's all the question that I have. Thank you. Thank you.
All
right.
I be telling y'all this, but everybody know what to do until the situation is right in front of them. Tell y'all this every day, bro. Every time I get on here, every time I get a chance, I'll tell you. Everybody is smart. Everybody knows what the tricks and tips about guys and the tricks and tips about women, and they know what to do until the situation is right in front of them and feelings are involved. If you can't control yourself when the situation is right in front of your face, y'all not listening to me. When the situation is right in front of your face and there's real life feelings involved, if you can't make the right decision right then and there, you're fucked. I'm telling y'all that right now. I know it, bro. I mean, and it goes both ways. So that's just what that is, bro. Everybody knows everything about how to move with guys and how guys move and all that extra shit. What's good, D?
What's going on, man?
What's the word?
So you talking about relationships, right? So look, what you're saying is true, bro. You got to make the right move, and I'm talking from experience because what I'm really trying to say is just go with your gut feeling. You don't need proof. That gut feeling don't lie, bro. I was with a girl 8 months.
Okay.
Straight up in love with her, bro. And a nigga like me, super observant, bro. If a nigga being deceitful, I already know, you feel me? But her, I could not tell.
Why?
And she never told me. Because it was just straight love, bro. Like my emotions was too much. And the funny part is I did see red flags, but they were so small and far away from each other, I couldn't make the big picture, bro. You know what I mean? So that was kind of hard. But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is my gut feeling was right the whole time, but I didn't go with it.
What was your gut feeling?
My gut feeling was like when she'll tell me certain stuff, like she's going somewhere else. Just how she explained what she's gonna do didn't make any sense.
Were you in a relationship with her?
Yeah.
How long did it take you to ask her out?
A month, like a month and a half.
So like you saw her, you knew immediately that was the girl that you wanted for real. That's the girl you wanted to take seriously, right?
I'm not gonna say seriously. I just knew she looked really good.
Okay.
And that we would talk at work. I'm like, okay, the conversation is nice. So it's not just body. She got some brains. And we kept talking for a whole month, bro. We ain't even kissed that month, bro. I think we kissed like at the end of the month. We were cuddling and shit, but we ain't kissing. That's the first girl I ever did that with too, by the way. That never happened to me. You feel me? But as it progressed, you feel me? It turned into something. But the whole point, what I'm trying to say is, the whole time, dog, she had an ex she was dating for 3 years. She was seeing that nigga every time I wasn't around. And how I knew was her ex had a girlfriend. and that girlfriend found out and told me.
Oh,
you know what I mean, so she didn't even have the guts to tell me. So when I found out, I talked to her about it. She did say that was true the whole time. So I'm saying like my gut feeling was like, oh, there's a red flag right there. She said she's going there. I don't really believe it just off how she explained it. You feel me? And I was right, but I just didn't have any proof. So I said, fuck it. I'm not even gonna listen to it. And here's
but
the
initially you wasn't listening to your intuition though. Like you kind of got the signs, but it was like, yeah, you liked it so much. You was letting
yeah,
it slide.
she was so bad at the time. I'm like, whatever. I'll look away. It wasn't like blatantly red flag in my face.
So
Like,
hold
oh,
on, stop
hell
right
no.
there. Y'all see how the same shit that I sit up here and I say, yo, yeah, you know, I talk to the woman. I say, y'all shouldn't do this. Y'all said niggas be on the same. They be having some niggas be having the same experiences. Be just as so D.
Yeah.
The entirety of the time that you were with her and you saw the signs, you understand that you ignoring that was literally you being delusional.
I mean, let me. Can I tell you what the signs are? You let me know.
All right, let me hear the signs.
This is the first sign I noticed. Like once we started getting serious, I saw her going through her gallery, and these are old ass pictures, but it's a lot. It's just straight pictures of her ex, my nigga. I'm like, whoa, they're far up there, but I'm like, they're in there. So I'm like, yeah, you gotta delete those. She make excuses like, it's too many pictures, it's gonna take too long, or I don't really give a fuck about it. I'm just gonna get a new phone. So,
and then you let it rock.
Nah, we broke up over that. She ended up deleting them, but the point is, it was just such a battle for her to delete them. It's not like, okay, I got you. But once she did it, I'm like, whatever, I'll take her back. But that was a red flag right there. That just
Yeah,
the
but
point
you
that I
also
have to
gotta,
argue her down.
know too though. But you also gotta know too though. Like that's not something that telling, and this for you moving forward too, D. Like telling anybody, I swear this goes to everybody in the live. Telling anybody to delete anything out of their phone, right? When it comes to them, it's pointless because they have it there for a reason. You feel me? And that's just for you and everybody moving forward, bro. The action of having to actually sit there and tell somebody, oh, you shouldn't be doing this because this means this.
Yeah,
That's the problem within itself.
Yeah, for sure. You got a point. I didn't necessarily say just like that. I just said, hey, I'm kind of uncomfortable with it. And she just kept asking questions like, why? And that's when I started figuring out she's probably not trying to do it. So when I left her, that's when she said, okay, I did it. And then I said, whatever, fuck it. She's a bad bitch. And I'm just tripping. You feel me? And the next red flag was, bro, she was following her ex on social media. By the way, this the nigga that did her dirty, cheated on her the whole 3 years, but she's still following him. I thought that was a red flag right there. I said, nah, we can't do that. We can't do that. And then she said, okay.
But you allowed it because she was valid though, because she was bad. Right?
I would say because I traveled somewhere new for work and literally nobody else looked good over there. But yeah, you got a point.
Shit, okay.
You got a point though.
Shit.
But here's the craziest part, and they gonna laugh at me, but the ex that she cheated on me the whole 8 months turned out to be her stepbrother, my nigga.
Huh?
That's her stepbrother. I swear to God. I swear to God.
Type shit.
And she kept saying that's his ex, that's her ex, whatever. But after I found out she cheated and I confronted her, she's like, okay, this is why. That's my stepbrother, and we're all family and we live together, so it's kind of hard not to see him. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, listen, see, God be knowing not to put me in no situation like that though. Hey, D, that was the last time you spoke to her though, right?
That's for sure. I'm saying she didn't tell me that. How would I know? You feel me? Like
that's it and that's that. Yeah,
but that was tough though. But the whole point of what I'm saying is that gut feeling don't lie, and then them red flags just don't let them slide, my nigga. I learned my lesson.
And that goes for everybody, man. Very simple. I appreciate you hopping on. All right, D.
All right, bro.
All right. Nah. Well, I'll be telling y'all, Jones be running game. Y'all think this shit a joke, bro. Jones be running game too, though. I be telling y'all this, bro. It don't just be niggas out here. It be Jones out here that really be on that type of time. And typically, it's easier for a girl to run game when she already likes somebody. Y'all see what I'm saying? If a girl really likes somebody that she can't be with, it's easier for her to run game on every other nigga. If a guy likes somebody that he can't be with, it's very easy for him to run game on every other girl. Y'all see what I'm saying? That's really how it be going. So that's just what it is. When I'm telling y'all to have discernment, and you know what I'm saying, be a certain type of way, bro, be a certain type of way to protect yourself. I'm not just saying that to be mean and like y'all be saying I be talking down and none of that. I'm literally telling y'all to do that because, bro, it's the only way you're gonna protect you. Me personally, I don't even play like that for real though. Me personally, I be doing my research on motherfuckers. Okay, I be doing all types of research. I don't know how y'all be letting that type of shit slide, man. That shit is crazy. What's good?
up?
What's good,
Hey,
Shania?
can you hear me?
What's the word? I can hear you.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to make this real short. I was talking to this dude I work with, and we don't talk no more. But I liked him a lot, and I don't know. Honestly, the whole time we was talking, I found out that he was just really, really toxic. Like the shit that he would do, he was just hella insecure. Like he would just say insecure ass shit all the time, and I was like, I've been single for years, so I'm like, I'm not really trying to
Yeah,
tolerate it.
but why are you talking to somebody that you work with though?
I have never did it before because I don't know. I liked him. I ain't gonna lie. I really liked him, and it's not like it wasn't just on some. I
What
don't
did
know.
you like about him? What did you like about him?
He was funny. He took me out. He was taking me on dates and stuff like that. He was my vibe. I can't really get deep into it, but
Okay.
he was my vibe. I'll say that. He wasn't really the typical guy I would go for though, because he was shorter than me, and I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really a short dude type of person. I'm tall, but I was giving him I was trying something new, but he was just ended up really being really toxic. So he would just do toxic shit. So I cut it off. I was like, I can't deal with this. I've been single for 4 years. I've been chilling this whole time. I'm not finna tolerate, bullshit.
Yeah, the bullshit. Yeah.
So I'm not gonna lie though, he ended up blocking me after I did that, which I'm not like fucked up about it, but it's like, damn, what I do? Because I ain't do nothing. And I'm just trying to figure out what I did. What you blocking me for? I didn't even do I cut him off, but I'm just saying, I'm trying to understand what was the purpose of blocking me, because we wasn't even friends on Facebook, or was he following me on anything? So I was just confused because
Why do you wait? Well, you said you're done with the situation, right?
I know you're like, yeah, why do I care? But I don't know. It's just kind of like confusing me, because I'm just
There's
like,
nothing to be confused about anymore if the situation is done, correct? If you and that person would no longer ever in your life have any type of relation, why do you care?
because I miss him. I'm not gonna hold you, but it's like,
So you're the type to do things. So you're the type to do things just to kind of get the attention from it, but not to kind of stand on what you're doing.
it's not really that. It's like, yeah, I know shit. I'm not gonna reach out. I'm not expecting him to reach out, but yeah, I miss him. I just
But if he does reach out, you're gonna respond though.
I mean,
Because
I ain't
you're
gonna
not
say, I
because
ain't gonna lie and say no.
you're not ending things to actually stand on what you're doing. You're ending things again to get a reaction. You kind of see what I'm saying? You're not ending things because you're at the part where you're at the point where you're like, this isn't the person for me. He did this, that, and the third. He's moving weird. You're not ending it because you want more of an attention from the person. So
That ain't me though. I don't do that. Like if
explain it to me. All right, let me shut up and you're gonna explain it to me.
Like if I cut it off with you, yes, that's what it is. But I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like I do like somebody to actually fight. But if you don't want to fight, that's fine. I'm not finna, I'm not
Stuff like that. So
pressed off of it.
you would end it, but you'd expect somebody to fight. You would want somebody to fight for it.
I feel like if you really care about me, you would. If you not, then that's fine.
So you're ending it. So you're ending it to see how much he actually cares about you.
Yeah, like I'm not really tripping either way it goes. But it's like, okay, no, you threw me off. I ain't gonna lie. No, I'm not ending it to see if he care about me. I really wasn't tolerating that shit. Like what he was doing, I really wasn't going for it.
I'm bitch. About when you first said it, I'm believing it. I'm going with it. Okay, so if that's really the mindset you have, right? Where I'm done with the situation, it's over with. Then why would you care if you plan to never speak to this person again, right? Are you hearing what I'm saying, Shania? You plan based off of what you've seen within the past, however long you've been talking to him. I no longer want to talk to this individual again. You're not gonna care about what they think about you blocking them, or about them blocking you, about any of that.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little complicated. So I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, yeah.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask,
like,
what is you? Well, let me ask you something. What does you being complicated do for you and your mental health?
I mean, I'm not like me and him was not talking that long, so I'm not crying. I'm not sad. I'm just like kind of like I just miss him. That's it. I'm not. I don't know. I want him back because I already know it's not gonna go nowhere. It's just like in a situation where I'm gonna get over it. I know it's not gonna last long. It's just I'm in that space of where I get attached easily. I get attached fast. So when I like somebody, even if we did anything fast, anything's right there, I'm still gonna be wondering like, damn, what could have been type shit, you know?
Okay. Okay. What could have been? All right, you got the what could have been question. I mean, we most of us have been here before. Okay, but what's the verdict? What's your question? What's the verdict? How are we gonna go about it? What question do you have for me?
I mean, I just really kind of wanted thoughts on why he blocked me because I was just confused.
Bro, if you're done with somebody, they have all rights to block you, unblock, whatever the hell they want to do. You're done.
I mean, they do. You're right. I'll be confused because like I didn't do nothing to him. When people block me, I'll be confused because I'll be like, if I didn't like exchange words with you or say anything to you, I'd be like, what would I do? You know, like to get blocked. You know, that's kind of like, because I don't block people. I like to let people be on my page. I don't care who it is. That's just me though.
What if he doesn't want to see you anymore?
I mean, that's fine.
Okay, that's the closest explanation we have, right? You no longer want to associate with him for your own reasons. He no longer wants to see you or your face for his reasons, and that's okay. Don't be confused about it. Be understanding. Okay.
That's fine.
Instead of being confused about why he did it, be understanding but as a result of the things that he's done or said, you decided, you know what, I don't want to mess with you anymore. And the result of you saying I don't want to mess with you anymore, he blocked you. So it all makes sense, right?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's fine with me. I just be like wanting different perspectives on things.
And honestly, I think that's okay. One of the different perspective. That's what I'm here for, right? So that's it, though, right, Shania?
Yeah, I appreciate you though. Thank you.
Shania, I appreciate you for hopping on. All right. I mean, to be fair, like I say, you know, listen, niggas would be a damn lie to say they ain't never been in that position before, where you do some shit just to see what the person will do. All right, man, this person not moving how I want them to do. I'm gonna do something drastic to see if they'll react. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. This person ain't do what you want, so I'm gonna do something drastic to see how they react. Even though I know I still got feelings for the person, you feel me? Let's see. See, Kendrick's in here, man. What's good, Kendrick? What's the word?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's good?
Okay, I had came on here before talking about my ex.
When was that?
It was a while ago, maybe like a while. I don't even know. But fuck her. That's a story on its own. We ain't even gonna talk about it because this ain't even a problem right now.
Okay.
But I started talking to this new girl. And she's so cool. Her name is Chandler. Like, she's fine as fuck. We go out to the bar, basically fucking on a dance floor type shit. And we've been talking and stuff, but like, she's a bad texter. So she texts me good morning today. And I'm like, hey, I have a midterm. Wish me luck. Bitch don't say nothing. I done got a little drunk. I text her and I'm like, girl, period. And she's like, oh, my bad. I'm gonna call you tonight. I'm a bad texter or whatever.
Yeah, you're not relevant. You're not relevant to her.
That's what I said. I said, oh no, I'm gonna be slumped by then. And then emoji, that little whiny ass. Can you call me when you get up then? What the fuck should I do? Because it sounds like...
I mean, again, you already know that you're not relevant to her. Now, if you want to go back for people to be in your life because you're attracted to them, that's what you will do. If you want to take the hint, well, not even just a hint, she told you.
But it's like she's putting forth effort,
there's no effort being put
at the
forth.
same time.
There is absolutely no effort being put forth in that. You had to text her twice, and the second time you texted her, you were drunk. Talking about some girl died. So automatically, you already know where you're at with the situation. And you're not in a situation where somebody wants to actually talk to you.
So
yeah, the idea of you is cool. You might look good or whatever, but it's not anything serious. So like what? Unless you want to go waste your time because maybe you're attracted to her, do that. But you know that this person does not want to talk to you like that for real. They're wasting your time. So
all right then. I'll tell you about the ex though, because I think I was on here last time I told you she got with a bitch with the same first and last name as me. And
So a little bit after I was on live with you, she called me spontaneously and my dumb ass picked up the phone, of course. And she basically talking about how they broke up and stuff. She wouldn't even tell me at first what the problem was. But all that bullshit, she hurt my feelings. So I went and texted the other bitch with the same name as me. And I snitched about everything. And then they broke up and now they back together. Which is just insane to me. But that's that. I ain't even worried about that. It's just this other girl, and I mean, you saying fuck it then, so I'm gonna just say fuck it.
Kendricks, you might have to take a break, gang.
You think so?
Yeah, it might be that time.
They getting to me. I can't lie.
Yeah, it's not looking at it. And again, Kendricks, that's okay too. Like,
but I'm not fucking with the white women this time, so.
Huh?
I'm not fucking with the white women this time, so.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's a little bit of progress.
For sure, man.
I just needed some advice on whether or not I should actually call this bitch when I get up. But
I mean, like I said, it sounds like you're the type to chase anyway, so you're gonna do that. So,
but
like
see, the thing is, I'm not the one to chase.
The problem is you're not seeing Kendricks is.
She just texted me again. She said she taking her phone off D&D for me.
Kendricks,
you don't think I should still call her?
Kendricks, whether I want to tell you the right thing to do or not, you're gonna chase anyways. That's who you are. Kendricks.
No, it's not. It's not.
Nah, I mean it is, but I'm putting money on it. I'm willing to put my entire bank account.
Okay.
On the fact that you're gonna talk to her again. After she said what she did to her. I'm willing to put whatever I have. Let's all bet that there's gonna be more communication. When you get off this shit, there's gonna be communication. Because I know Kendricks, I've been doing this for 4 years, Kendricks. So I see.
Okay, if I message you,
huh?
I'ma message you, and I'm not gonna communicate. And when I do it, you better say you proud of me.
Hey, that's all that matters. All right, good luck to you, Kendricks.
All right, y'all niggas be safe.
y'all think I'm finna lose my money? I just put my whole bank account on it. Y'all think she gonna? Yeah. How y'all think she gonna do, man? I don't gotta worry about nothing, huh? She replying right now. She's gonna call. Y'all funny as hell. Y'all don't be having no faith in them, man. Yo, what's good, Eve? What's good?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's the word?
Okay, so this is so dumb, but I'm basically like the girl version of you. Like you tell girls like if a guy's playing them or doing whatever, and I tell guys if a girl is playing them or whatever, right? Okay. I don't know what to do in this situation. So I go to a new school, right? I'm 18, senior high school, go to a new school. And
you're 18 now?
18 now, yeah.
Focus on school, man. Get that degree. Whatever you have to tell me about niggas, it's not relevant, trust me. What I want you to do is get that degree. All right? Worry about niggas when you get when you after you walk across that damn stage. All right, right now, niggas don't matter. Yeah, nah, girl version of Kayb definitely wouldn't be here at all, nah, for sure. Nah, especially that with no shit like that. They'll probably be here laughing, but they wouldn't be here on some, Yeah, y'all on this K-pop shit, man. What's good? Get that diploma, a degree, yeah, degree, diploma, no matter. Hold on. They've been calling me K-pop forever, man. I don't know what I did, yeah. I told them one time I was a bopping. They started calling me K-pop. What's good, Kay? What's the word?
Hey.
What's good?
I'm with my friend at the moment, and she has a story.
Okay, I'm here to friend.
Okay, so basically, it's a long story, but basically, I was talking to this guy. It started like a year ago. I met him in a party, and basically, he was my friend's boyfriend.
Wait, how old is she and how old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay, and how old is he?
22.
Okay, you met him where?
At a party.
Okay.
At a party, right? But he was my friend's boyfriend at the time. And basically, they broke up after a month, and then we were talking, but she doesn't mind. Like, we're not friends now, but...
She was your friend's what?
boyfriend. At that time.
Okay, and y'all aren't friends anymore, and you're asking me about him? Okay, let's see. What's the situation?
Because after like a month or so, we got together. So basically, we got together, and it was just a toxic relationship for like about a year. But what happened in that time was we got together, obviously, and then the relationship was toxic, and then I got pregnant.
So hold on, you were in a toxic situation with your friends' leftovers for a year?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, continue.
See, I'm still healing, so like it's yeah.
Nah, I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to hear it all. You were in a toxic situation with your friends' leftovers.
Yeah, and then he cheated on me with some girl that he was living with.
Okay.
Yeah, so then I broke up with him then. And then we
Wait,
ended up...
did you say you got pregnant by him?
Yeah, but
Okay.
that's later. So what happened is that we went to a party together again, and I seen him. And then we basically had sex, and then I got pregnant.
Okay.
And I was trying to get him to basically step up and be the baby dad and be the guy that I want.
But let me ask you something, just so I'm also clear. So you said at the time that you met him that he was in a relationship with your friend, correct?
Yeah.
Were you aware of the type of person he was, or how did they break up?
They broke up because of me.
They broke up because of you. What do you mean by that?
Because he would basically send me texts all the time, be flirty with me, and I would tell him no, but he wouldn't listen. And I tried to tell her that this is how her man is behaving, but he didn't care. She didn't care.
Well, why didn't you block him when that first started? Like, why didn't you? If that's your friend's man and he was trying to flirt with you, why wouldn't you block him completely on everything? Why would you?
I tried to tell her.
No, I understand you try to, but why didn't you block him though? Like, I understand you try to tell her, but why didn't you block him right then and there?
I don't really know.
Type shit. Okay. Now you get pregnant by that same guy that you basically betrayed your friend over.
Yeah.
Okay.
And basically, I was trying to get him to come back in my life, but he wouldn't leave his girl that he cheated on me with. So what happened is that I called his mom and I told her the situation, and that's when he decided to step up. And he was telling me that he could be the man that I want and that I need and blah, 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 but I didn't care. So what happened is that I went to get an abortion, and he did not want to come to the clinic with me. So he started punching me in the stomach. And I told him that's not how it works. Are you listening? Are you listening? Hello?
Be for real. Be for real. That's not, don't
Be for real right now. I told you he was very toxic to me.
You want to hear trolling, bro. You know that, bro. Y'all in there crackling, bro. I hear y'all laughing at this shit, bro. Now I was like, nah, ain't no way, bro. Bro, what's up with all these troll ass stories, man? Y'all be getting over here knowing damn well y'all finna piss me off on this shit. And I don't know, man. These troll ass stories, y'all be so unserious, man. It definitely had me in the first half. I was about to be like, what? Nah, let's see. They do be wasting time. Yeah, nah, I'm listening to her. I'm like, I should know better. What's good? What's good, Renee?
Can you hear me?
Yes, that's the word.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to make this as quick and short as possible. So I'm 20. I'm a sophomore in college. Met this dude. We was together for 2 years. And don't get on me about no college because I got a 4.0, graduated with a 4.2. I'm straight. I'm good. I'm going to law school to be a lawyer, all of that. So I was with this man for 2 years and everything was perfect. Never cheated on me. We always had trust, all of that. Like holidays, great. Bought me a promise ring, met his whole family, like perfect, right? So recently, like 2 weeks ago, he came to me and he's very honest with me. And he basically told me like, oh, we've been together for 2 years. He's 22, by the way, and I'm 20. And he basically was like, I see all my friends my age around who are, going out to the club, partying, doing all this other stuff. And he like, I don't want to hurt you by not telling you the truth. So I'm just telling you, like, I have this urge to not want to, like, I still want to be with you because, we have a happy relationship. But then again, it's a part of me that's wanting to be single again and wanting to do stuff.
Yeah, he's not really satisfied. Yeah, I know.
Right.
I've been there for 4 years. So, how did you react to that?
So I basically he suggested that we take a break, but I'm like, no, that's not fair to me because
But this is where your standards and this is where you're gonna really see who you are, right? This right here, because you're 20, you're literally at the very beginning of your 20s, right? This is where you're gonna really see who you are for real. So now you get the information from him that he wants to go out and get lit. And he's 22. He sees all his friends getting lit. Automatically, you already know where he's at, right? In his head. He's the type of person that's influenced by his friends and people around him, right? Automatically, because he's more worried about the guys that are single outside getting lit at the clubs, whatever. He's young, right? Than you and focusing on you. Okay, cool. But once you find that out, now is where we see where your head's at. What are you gonna do?
You mean what have I already done?
Yeah, what have you already done? What are you gonna do? What's the plan? How are you gonna go about it?
When he suggested to break up, I'm like, I really don't want to do that. That's just me being honest with you. So I told him, let's just take a break. I told him that I don't want to do that with you. So I told him we may as well just break up. So we ended up breaking up, and then up until now, I don't know. Like, it's like I said, it's been like 2 weeks and I'm trying to just like go no contact with him and just heal and focus on my academics still because I have a month left of school.
Okay.
I don't, want to fall off of what I've been doing because I'm a very good student. I got a lot of things I want to accomplish in life and whatnot, and I can't let him interfere with any of the plans that I have.
Okay. Then the first step to doing that is locking into that though. Like lock into that mentality. Like you said, you want to graduate with whatever GPA you have right now, right? The 4.0, you want to excel, right? Understand that the only thing that can throw you off of that is worrying about niggas. Understand this. The only thing that could very well throw you off of that track, you say you want to be, is worrying about niggas. I promise. I've seen it happen too many times. The amount of people that are in great positions, they were in great positions, they were focused, they were locked into school, they were the best student. But because of niggas and worrying about what the guy wants and where he's at, they get thrown off.
You know what?
So you don't want that.
You're absolutely right. Because another part I didn't mention is over the course of our whole relationship, when I met him, he really didn't have no money. Like, we both in school, but he really didn't have money. I helped him get a better job. I did his hair all the time. He didn't have to pay for his hair to get done. I helped him do so many things in his life up until now. And I told him, I said, you're letting this money get to your head and you're not locked in on what your purpose is in life. And I am.
Niggas don't give a fuck.
They don't.
You could have kissed the ground that nigga walked on for all you gave a fuck. You already told you where his head's at. So he knows he did all that. He knows you're a good woman and you're smart and you're solid and you have the 4.0. Niggas just don't care that much. In his mind, he's already had you for 2 years. Right? So what you have to do is look at the decision he made and keep it pushing. Like, it's okay. Like, that's not, it's obviously not the end of the world. And yeah, I mean, like I said, you're a human being too, Renai. Like you thinking about him and all that. That's that you're a human. That's gonna happen, right? But you have to actively do things to make sure that you're occupied, and that's not. You know what I'm saying? Like even if you gotta try your best, make sure you're occupied. Do new things, hobbies, everything, just to make sure that it's not gonna throw you off from what you really need to focus on. So that's just what that is.
Okay, I got one more question though. Now I don't know if this is obvious or not. You probably gonna say it is. So when I had broke up with him, he was like, "But just promise me one thing," and he made me pinky promise before he told me what it was, and I was like, "What?" And he was like, "If you ever need anything, like as far as anything financially," he was like, "If you ever need any bill paid, any clothes, any food, you want to go out, any of that," he was like, "Just send me a request through Apple Pay or Cash App, and I'm gonna help you out because you always help me out throughout our relationship, and I want to return the favor."
Y'all see what he did there?
Mm-hmm.
Niggas is becoming more and more advanced.
No, but I'm saying no. Okay. Listen. Over the past 2 weeks, I have requested.
You requested it, didn't you?
And he sent it. I swear to God. I swear to God.
Bro, the niggas set the trap and you walked right into it.
But no, but I had, but
Listen to me. The niggas set the trap, put the cheese on it. Right? The cheese is the money. Whatever you need, whether you need to get your hair done, whether you need to get your bit, but that's the cheese right there. Right? That was the bait. And she ran right into it.
But see what they saying in the comments? Look.
Let me ask you something. Can your morals and standards be bought?
No.
It can though. You requested the Cash App.
But at the end of the day, listen though. That's the only why would you pass up on an opportunity like that? Like why would I willingly spend my own money if he want to buy it?
Like again, morals and standards, Renaya. Morals and standards. When somebody tells you that they don't want you, how you react to that will tell you everything that you need to know about yourself. Are you hearing me? Morals and standards. If he says that, okay, well, I don't really want you, but if you need anything financially wise, hit me. And you actually hit him, then your morals and standards could be bought. If a nigga says, you're not good enough for me to commit to, I'll buy you some shit though, but you're not good enough for me to commit to long term, and you actually buy him and you actually fall into, you walk right into that trap. I don't know if you know that's what he's saying. But I'll get you some shit because here's what a lot of people don't understand. Niggas don't mind spending money on women. That's never most niggas, especially if they got it, they're not gonna mind it, right? But if you're willing to say fuck my morals and standards just so you can get some shit from him or have any type of contact with him, you're telling him everything he needs to know. So, hey, listen. Like I said, man, if that nigga could buy your morals and standards, he can. That's just what it is. He got you like that. Let me ask you something. The things that you requested for, can you do it for yourself?
Yes.
Okay, so why are you requesting if you could do it for yourself?
Because I just felt like this is a person I literally planned my whole future with.
And it didn't work. And I understand that, but it didn't work. So now what are you going to do?
Move on with my life.
Okay. Or you can keep requesting shit from him. I'm sure, listen, everything has a price to it, you heard? Ain't nothing free out here. Ain't no such thing as something that's fully free. There is a price to everything. So whenever that nigga gets bored and he feels like, I'm done with the outside life, he should be able to come back around and get you exactly where he needs you to be.
No. I will never go back or let that man come back to me. That shit is done. I'm over with that because I noticed that you can't let a man have control over your fucking, how you interact in your fucking life. Like, when we had first broke up, he literally had control over my emotions and how I feel. And so when you notice that, when that person is in your presence and around you, you have to literally detach yourself from them and know that you're better without them.
Bernard, you're saying everything but leaving the situation completely alone, gang.
Okay,
you're looking like you know everything, but you're saying everything but leaving the situation alone completely.
You gave me the advice and the perspective that I wasn't seeing, so I'm gonna completely cut him off.
Hey,
it's over. It's done.
Do what you gotta do, all right?
Okay, appreciate it.
All right. Good luck to you, gang. All right. It's like I said, bro. If nigga, bro. If money is all niggas need to have that type of control, niggas finna start working harder. Hey, listen. If if money is all niggas need to have that type of control, there's gonna be a lot more rich niggas walking around here. Niggas, hold on, folks. Niggas finna start working 2 jobs. Yo, fuck. Why y'all keep asking me if I'm a retired bop? Yes. 100%, I keep telling y'all that. Man. Let's see. Nah, K-Bop is crazy, though. Yeah, I definitely gotta cut that up.
Hey, all right. What's up? I'm gonna talk my shit for all the females with going through problems with like y'all, because I learned a really big lesson, and the shorty that just was on the live, I pray for you, sis. You know, you're gonna really make it through, and don't ever let him try to get back in. She said, I don't want to hear this. Then get off the live then. But anyways, I'm just trying to like power women up and don't let, you know, them get to the feelings. That's what it's really about. And like just a positive mindset. Go to the gym, pray, you know, just start writing. It's all about distraction. She said, you get off, skip, next. Why are everybody so negative? They want to hear like, why are people so negative?
What do you think? What do you think they want to hear?
I don't know, but I was just trying to be positive.
No. We gonna take the positivity. I appreciate you hopping on.
No.
We gonna take. Listen. We definitely gonna take the positivity.
I'm just trying to be positive. Everybody like bye. Like
because we're on a time limit. That's why.
Oh.
They trying. Yeah, that's what it is. They trying to.
Oh, I came on the wrong live. Then I'm sorry.
That's all good. I appreciate you hopping on.
Next caller.
Yo, I'm crying. She probably thought it was one of the panels. You know how to be having the panels and shit? What's good? What's good? What's good? The fuck? Okay, let's get a little around here. What's good? What's the word?
Hi.
What's the verdict, man?
I've got a question about how to like completely detach from someone, because I know, when I'm in a situation, I know when I'm supposed to be leaving and stuff like that. Like I know not to go back or whatever, but I just don't know.
Let me ask you something. When are y'all gonna fully realize that there's no actual thing you could do to fully detach from anybody? What you need to do, like just in general, is there's no equation for that. The only thing is time. That's the only thing. Like at the end of the day, Laura, everybody's gonna react to the situations differently, right? Some people are gonna be more attached to the person, some people won't. Some people are gonna, if somebody's rejecting them, they'll chase that. There's so many different ways to react, right? But what I'm trying to tell you is there is no specific equation that says if you do this and you do that, you're gonna completely forget about this person. It's not happening. The only thing that can happen is time. Time goes by.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Yeah, I get it. But like, I don't know. I'll be moved on, and it's just like sometimes I just want to check the Instagram or, you know. And I just don't want to have that connection anymore. Like, honestly, I'm done. You get it?
Yeah, but I mean but a lot of that comes with self-control though, right?
Yeah.
Like we know what we want to do, right? It's easy to say, all right, fuck, I'm about to go. You know, I'm gonna start see what this motherfucker doing, right? But if you can kind of stop yourself in your track and keep doing it over and over again, you'll forget about it eventually. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just how that goes.
Finally requesting me. I mean, accepting me. Bye.
I appreciate you having on.
Thank you.
Somebody said standing on business is hard. That's why niggas get their way. No. Standing on business is hard. That's why niggas won't get their way at the end of the day. What's good, Jay?
Hey, can you guys hear me?
We can hear you, Jay. What's the word?
Okay, so yeah, I have a cold, sorry. But I have a question. So like why is it that I have multiple questions. How do men feel after they ghost women?
What?
How do men feel after they ghost women?
They don't feel any way. That's why they're able to do it.
Really, because I was seeing this guy for about 2-3 months, and we was going out and everything. And oh yeah, hi, I'm from the UK. But yeah, so we was going out and everything, and then I remember like a few weeks ago, he just kind of like after our third date, like he just kind of fell off. Like he was being really like he was being really wishy-washy. Like he was just like taking a long time to just like answer my messages and stuff. And then I remember 3 weeks ago, I was like, he just asked me a question. I was like, oh yeah, church was fine. How was yours? And then he just never responded. And obviously I haven't like tried to reach out or anything, but I'm just like wondering like, why do they do that? Like,
Yeah, well, when you have somebody that you don't really give a fuck about, right? That you're just talking to for entertainment, then stop. You stop talking to them. You not talking to them anymore. It doesn't take a lot of effort out of you because you never actually gave a fuck. Like Jay, like let me ask you, if you were talking to somebody just to entertain yourself, right? No real good intentions. You're not really pursuing that person to the however you could really do it, right? You're just talking to them just to talk to them. It's gonna be easy for you to say, oh, well, I don't want to talk to this person anymore, right?
yeah,
Right? Because you don't actually care.
yeah.
So that's the same thing with guys. It just shows you they didn't really give a fuck. That's all that shows you.
Yeah, and someone said, "Oh, he never really liked you," but like he was just the stuff he was kind of like saying to me and how he was
The problem where
acting.
a lot of people get fucked up is that they believe that every person that comes into their life and does have the bare minimum thing, or maybe just a little bit above the bare minimum thing, or they say above the bare minimum thing.
Oh,
That's the
yeah,
person that's gonna be for you. You see what I'm saying, Jay? And that's just not what
yeah,
it is. Sometimes people are gonna come into your life for a chapter and then they'll leave. You guys see what I'm saying? Or it won't work, or you'll end up leaving.
yeah.
The quicker we're able to accept that reality, the easier life becomes. The quicker we realize that there's gonna be people honestly, I'm telling y'all this right now. There's gonna be people that are they're gonna find a way into your life, right? They're gonna do all the right things, they're gonna say all the right things, right? And it still doesn't work. If you aren't mentally prepared for that, your dating life it's very long. You see what I'm saying? And it's gonna happen a lot more often than you think, especially nowadays. So as long as you're in every situation that you're in, you can walk away and say, you know what, I got this, I got that. I wasn't fully wasting my time. I did. Yes, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't spend 6, 7, 8 months trying to figure out if this person liked me or not. You'll be all right.
Yeah. So like, how do I sort of like not detach, but like just move, like just not be so attached to them and just like constantly be crying about it and just like constantly attached to them. Like, how do I not become so attached so quick?
Get attached to some money. If you get attached to some money and God, it will be easy not to be attached to niggas. If you get attached to money, job, hobby, it will be so much easier not to be attached to niggas. Because there's more important things to worry about.
Yeah.
You feel me? Focus your attention, the same energy you're putting into to being attached to niggas, put it somewhere else. There's your answer.
Yeah. Also, another one. So it's like kind of been happening often. Like, so it happened with this guy, and it happened with another guy before him, and then another guy before him. So, like, do you think it just seems like that's a reoccurring theme, like with how they decide to just remove themselves from my
Yeah,
life?
but at the end of the day, again, it's the quality of guys you're dealing with.
Do you think
And
like
like I said,
I'm
dating
doing
is a hit or
something
miss, bro.
wrong?
Let me ask you something, Jay. You think every girl I come across is gonna be the one for me?
No.
Nah, honestly. You think every girl that I come across that I do the good things for, and I mean I take her out on a couple days, you think that's gonna be the one for me?
No.
Okay.
But do you think it's something I'm doing, or because the type of men I'm like, they're quality men. Like, I'll be so for real. Like, I don't deal with bums or anything. They're like quality men, like, you know. So I'm just wondering, is it something I'm doing?
Bro, AJ, I'll say this. The more you heal, the more self-esteem you have, the more self-love you have, the easier you'll be able to tell if you're doing something wrong. Right? If you're just dating to date to get some love and affection from niggas, then you will always be confused. It doesn't matter if the nigga is doing good or bad. You're gonna be confused regardless. A guy could come into your life right now and do all the good things, right, for a very long time, and you still won't think that guy's for you, right? He's actually being genuine because you don't know yourself and what you really want. For real. And that goes for both. That's just what it is. Focus on you, get to the point where you need to be mentally, and then worry about dating niggas. Other than that, it's not. You're wasting your time.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Very simple. All right. Appreciate you for joining up. All right, Jay.
Thank you so much.
All right. Probably slide with one more, then I'm slide. This is Ariana.
Hi, how?
Oh, what's good, Ariana?
I'm good. So, I went on a dating app. This was, I guess I would say earlier during February, and me and this guy were talking and we hit it off really well. And I don't usually connect with guys that easily. So, we just clicked and we hit it off. We were FaceTiming, we were calling, and I know you're going to be
What dating app did you find him on?
Haley.
What?
Haley, yeah.
The one that TikTok be promoting?
Yeah, why?
You actually downloaded that shit?
Now, it was my friend influenced me to get it, and I didn't think it was going to be anything serious.
Ariana, the app that TikTok, the dating app that TikTok has been promoting for however many months.
Yes, mind you, I wasn't taking it seriously, but I actually just found a cool guy that I was talking to on there.
Okay, all right. So you find a cool guy. All right.
And I know you're gonna be like, this is stupid, why would you do that? But we FaceTimed and we talked. For the first day we got to know each other, and then the next day after we hung out in person. And I know I should have probably waited to get to know him or whatever, but like I said, I just
attracted to him.
Yeah, we just had a good connection like that. So unfortunately, I know I usually don't lower my standards and do bullshit like this, but he has, since he's a really tall guy, he's like 6'4", and sometimes when you're tall like that, your bones start to merge. So he had to get reconstructing surgery on his shins and his feet. So he couldn't drive or anything. So you're already thinking, yeah, I picked him up and we came over my house and we just hung out and we chilled.
So the day after meeting somebody on a dating app that your friend convinced you to download, you meet a guy on there that you connected with. You linked him the next day, and you picked him up and brought this man that you just met on a random dating app that just came out not too long ago. You brought him to your house?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And what you're saying to me is that he's handicapped?
Well, his legs are gonna heal. It's gonna take. He told me it was gonna take 6 more months for him to heal because they had to
When you seen him, was he walking though?
He was limping and shit. He told me the bolts that were screwed in and everything, and I looked it up. It's real. That actually happened. You have to get surgery and shit. It's not. He wasn't lying about that.
Okay.
So we hang out for the first day. The next day we also hang out. He sleeps over at my house. Yes, I know you're gonna be like, what the fuck? And the reason why we didn't go on dates is because I didn't want. I told him I wanted to take it slow, and I told him I wasn't ready for a relationship. So I said I want to take it slow with you and see how that goes. And he said, I'm completely okay with that. We can take it slow. So everything goes good. So after those 2 days, the next day, one day he texted me. He goes, hey, I'm having some family issues. I'm not going to be on my phone a lot today. And I said, I completely understand. I give you your space. And he has a crazy backstory. He has family issues, yada, yada. So I gave him his space and I understood. Later throughout the day, he's telling me how the family issues are getting worse or whatever. And I try and ease him to tell me. And every time
this is all within a 72-hour time span.
Well, technically, I guess this was the 5th or 4th day.
Okay.
So I text him, I'm like, hey, just tell me, I'm here for you. And he kept shutting me down, saying no each time. And I sent him a picture of him in my sunglasses. And I was like, hey, hopefully this will cheer you up. And he shut me down and was like, I guess, whatever. And, you
sent him a picture of you in sunglasses saying that hopefully it'll cheer you up.
No, I sent him a picture of him in my sunglasses when he was over my house.
Oh, okay, all right. That shit threw me. Sorry. Wait, and he said what, I guess? Wait,
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, he said, I guess?
Okay. Yeah, he said, I guess. It wasn't a picture of me, it was a picture of him. He said, I guess. And because of that, I did get a little petty. And we know because of that, I kind of said some petty things and we kind of went back and forth. It wasn't anything crazy, but we
So
went back and
Ariana, when
forth.
he wait, so Ariana, when you picked him up and brought him to your crib, right? Did y'all do anything?
Yeah. I'm going to be honest right here. Yes, we did.
Type shit. Okay, all right, continue.
All right. So, and we were on the same timing. And like I said, I'm a like, I guess you could say I'm more of a good girl. I don't do shit like this. I've just been in a point in my life where I just want fun or whatever.
You said fuck it, yeah. All right.
And I wanted to have fun with him, whatever.
Yeah.
So then, fast forward to the conversation that we were having that day. Like he said, he shut me down. He said no, whatever, and whatnot. So like I said, petty things were said. I said some things I shouldn't have said. It wasn't like anything crazy. I was just saying like, oh, I was just actually trying to be funny and lighten up the mood. I was like, I was like saying like suck my D, and I was like laughing, whatever. And I could see that he wasn't taking it as a joke. So then, he just kept shut me down. So then the last thing I sent him, I was like, since you don't want to see me anymore, when do you want your shirt back? Because I had a shirt. And in the moment, I should have never done that. I should have probably just.
Y'all know what's crazy? Hey, y'all know what's crazy, bro? So the app that she's talking about, I don't know if y'all ever seen it being promoted.
It's Hilly. It's HIL.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah.
Hilly. Bro, every time TikTok promotes it, it's always a guy saying, yo, I just found me a thick Latina on here. Like yesterday, I found me a thick Latina and she pulled up the next day. Yo, I swear to God, who's ever seen an ad? Whenever there's an ad on that dating app, it's always, I just found me a thick BBW.
Yeah, I've seen the ads. I don't know why
seen
the
it
ads are
before?
like that. There's some cool people on Hilly. It's not just how the ads portray. Like,
Oh shit. So damn. So wow.
after I sent him like, hey, and I said this to be petty because I was a little annoyed by he was shutting me down. So I said, hey, since you don't want to see me anymore, when do you want your shirt back? And boy, I tell you, he didn't say anything. He just said, no, I'm cool. He blocked me on Hilly. He blocked me on Messages, and he blocked me on Snap. Like he was like done. I was like, so I was torn up for like a good week. And like almost a half, because I was like, I just don't understand how like a small little argument or small little misunderstanding can just.
It wasn't an argument of the misunderstanding. He got what he wanted already, honey. The app, Ariana, the app literally said, this is literally how they advertise it. Literally, you could download this app and find you a thick Latina or BBW within the next day. And he did. I'm not saying that's true, but I'm saying he got what he wanted within the day. So 9 times out of 10, like I swear on everything, I've seen that the app being advertised on 20 occasions.
I get that, but other than like, let's like take out the app. We knew we were very like, we got to know each other. I know you're saying we just knew each other for 2 days or 4 days, but we had a connection on a deep spiritual level, and I really felt like we were like.
How? You don't know that nigga? You don't know what the spirit is and what he done did? How could you have a spiritual connection?
He told me his whole past, and yeah, like of course he can't tell me everything in a few days, but I didn't tell him anything about myself, but like I have a good intuition and I have good discernment, and I can tell when someone is like, I can tell if my gut is telling me stay away from that person, then I wouldn't have met up with him. But my gut was cool. I felt calm around him. I didn't feel like jittery or anything. I felt cool about him. He told me about himself. We were really similar. He said, like when you're ready, I can make you my girl, this and that.
Ariana, you don't have good discernment. You don't have none of that.
Why?
And I'm not saying this to obviously I'm not saying this to insult you in any way, shape, or form, but a part of having good discernment, which we all make mistakes, right? But that's obvious. Like that's beyond you picked this guy up that you don't know. That's according to you 6'4", right? You picked him up.
He is.
The next day of knowing him. You're already putting yourself in a bad position. You see what I'm saying, Ariana? Automatically, because you don't really know him like that for real, and you met him on an app that's fairly new at that. And you picked him up and brought him to your crib the next day after knowing him. That's not good discernment. You feel me? That's not good discernment. Good discernment is gonna be like, damn, let me find out who is this nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me really get to know this nigga. At least try to get to know him.
Yeah.
Before
And we did. Like we FaceTimed the whole night, and we got to know each other, and we told each other about ourselves. He told me about his whole backstory, everything all like that. So it wasn't like I didn't know nothing about him. Like, yeah, it takes time and months to know really someone, but like you got to start somewhere, right?
Okay. All right. So what's what question do you have for me when it pertains to this?
My question is and I can tell when someone is being fake genuine compared to when they're being really genuine. And if you were there, you would see I actually felt and I could tell he was being genuine. So if we had a genuine connection, we really fuck with each other like that, why would he just block me like nothing ever happened.
Because it wasn't genuine. It wasn't genuine.
Well, then why did I? And I'm not a delusional bitch, okay? Like, I've literally only had 2 relationships. I don't accept bullshit. Like, why did it feel genuine? And I could tell that he was genuine. So I'm like,
nah, but that's also the thing though, Ariana. Like when you have somebody that's lying or trying to, which also is on him, right? We got to put some of that accountability on him. That's his character, right, Ariana? When you have somebody that's the bottom of the barrel, that does bottom of the barrel things, one of those things as a nigga is going on dating apps to find girls on some easy shit. That's bottom of the barrel behavior, Ariana. So what happens is you went on a dating app thinking that you're gonna find a connection, and that just happened. It didn't happen. He lied. I'm telling you, if you want to put yourself in any type of situation that's bad, go on a dating app. No,
I get
bro.
that, but
No, hear me out. If, like you said, if you're going on a dating app to find a friend, right?
yeah,
Or
like,
if you're
I
going
wasn't
on a
really
dating
trying
app
to
to find
find.
it, if you're going on a dating app to like find, let's say, but the chances of it's very low on there, right? There's a lot of people, and it's very easy on there. You feel me? So that automatically tells you everything that you need to know about where his head's at. So
Yeah, but like a lot of people like that are guys that I've talked to in Hilly, they're not always on there for love, and I wasn't on there for love and attention. I just honestly wanted to chill and talk to somebody, not any of the other stuff. Like we just turned into more. It wasn't like we were both like, we just had a
But
connection.
here's my advice to you, though, Ariana. You gotta vet people for a little longer. All right, that's at least to kind of make yourself feel better. If things go wrong in the end, you can feel better about how it went. You went about it, right? That's kind of the only thing you could do. If somebody wants to be a bad person, if they want to ghost, if they want to manipulate, that's what they're gonna do. But what can you do to make sure that you feel, at least decent about yourself when everything's all said and done? Get to know him a little bit longer. Don't just go by, he has good energy, good aura. That's not always true. That could always be a setup. So what I'm trying to tell you is just vet somebody for a little bit longer, and then you see what I'm saying. If they put real time and effort into you, right, and then they decide to play you, then that's on them.
But the thing is, like, I could tell he had feelings for me, and I really had feelings for him like that. So it's just like,
known him for 3 days.
I know I've never done anything like this before, and I could tell it's genuine because I was like, wow, this is real. Like I really feel something with him.
But how could you have feelings for somebody you don't even know?
I don't know. I just did, and I'm not making this up. I'm talking
about even from his standpoint. Like he doesn't know you. He gotta really, really know you, have real experience with you for him to actually say, oh my God, this is somebody I really like, right?
I get that, and sometimes, like for me, like if I feel something, it's like wow, like I really felt it. It was like intense, like between us, even though we didn't like really know each other. So it's just like, do men even feel emotions? Like why did he just? You're telling me that whole time he was manipulating and lying to me. Like you're telling me that whole time it was.
I'm not telling you shit. He told you about doing what he did. I'm not telling you shit. He told you.
So why did he ghost me? Was it because of his family issues and he couldn't handle me being there?
He ghosted you because he got what he wanted.
He didn't give. So you're telling me like he didn't give a fuck about me? Like
he didn't know you. He don't know you.
Somebody said in the comments there were no family issues. Well, he told me. He told me like how he had like issues with like his stepdad or whatever and whatnot a little bit, but like.
But Ariana, what I need you to understand too, so you don't feel like again, because I feel like a lot of people get it fucked up, but none of us are above this shit. There's not a single person that is live, Ariana, that's above being fooled.
That's what I'm saying. I just feel so dumb because I was trying up for this for a week and a half and I was crying. Like I was I felt like shit. I was like, how could I let myself get into this situation?
You are a human being. You're here to learn, right? We're all here to learn. And some of us have to learn the hard way, right? But now
I just feel horrible because I don't want any other guy but him. Like he has my heart for real.
Wait, what?
He does. I'm not gonna lie. Like not fully, but like when you have intense feelings for someone, it might feel like that in this moment. I might just be tripping right now, but like even if I were to try and move on, I can't because I'm not over the situation. I'm not over him.
Wait, are you trolling me, Ariana?
No, I'm being dead ass. And I was telling my friend the same thing, and she was telling me how like, yeah, you barely know him, but like, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I just felt really hard for him. Like I'm attached, I guess you could say.
I'm getting trolled.
I'm not trolling you, bro. I'm dead ass. I just want help to how to heal and get over this and to stop thinking about him and stop feeling like shit. Like that's my question for you.
Hey, Ariana, focus on you, gang. I don't want
How
you
can I
talking to no
focus
more.
on myself
Listen,
if I'm
hey, Ariana, for the next couple of years, I don't want you talking to no niggas.
okay? My question is, how can I focus on myself if I'm not over a man? If I'm not over him,
You said what?
how can I focus on my? I can focus on myself, but I'm saying, how can I fully like heal from this situation? Like,
Matter of fact, let young me do the face. Nah, at this point, let young me do the face, bro. Let baby KB do the face. Let baby KB do the face. Don't piss me off. let baby me do the face, cause what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? Hey, bro. I gotta go. Nah, bro. I gotta go. Y'all out here trolling me and shit. Yeah, it's... She love... Nah, that was me when I was like 10, bro. That just pissed me off. I'm gonna do one more, bro. I'm gonna try. Nah, let's see. This shit not working. Ari Love. What's good?
Hello.
Yeah, what's the word?
What's up? Okay, so I'm gonna get straight to it. So I was with this dude, and we were together for 2 years. And I'm gonna give myself a credit. It's credit due. I'm not a delusional female when it comes to how I look compared to other females. But I'm not a ugly female. But when we got together, and it was given, first of all, he asked me to be his girlfriend. So obviously I thought that he liked me, how I looked, and accepted everything about me. So we together, both in school. And
Wait. How old are y'all?
I'm 21 and he's 20.
Like shit.
So we both in college, doing our own thing, college, all of that. And basically, to sum it up, we kept getting into it, and we was getting into it over, basically, he claims that I can't control my emotions when we have little altercations about it, because I give him his credit where it's due as well. He's very intellectual and smart, but I'm not saying that I'm not either, because he loves to bring that up to me. But where we getting into it about his issues, I guess, with me is because he feels like I'm just overly emotional for him. And also, I started birth control.
He's basically saying you're not logical at all. Like you just...
Yes, that's exactly what he be saying.
You're not
He's saying
smart.
that
He's basically calling you stupid, in other words.
Yeah, to sum it up, he likes to say basically that I don't use logic, I use emotion a lot.
Yeah,
and I will admit that, a lot of, as a female, a lot of us women and females do that at times when we're worked up. Afterwards, I'll figure it out, but for him, it mostly be like, why don't you get it the first time? Why does it have to be afterwards when you calm down to realize, what the solution was, or express yourself in a better way? That's fine, though. That's something that can be fixed. But to sum it up, his other issue was my appearance. And what was the issue was with my appearance is because, first of all, I started birth control, never been on birth control at all until I started being with him. Excuse me, I don't want to get your stuff demonetized enough, but forget them kids. Started birth control, being with him, trying to be successful, no kids. And I'm not going to blame the birth control, because I don't want to be like that type of female either, where, birth control made me gain weight. But I smoke as well, so smoking, stress from school, and just being, daily life and all that, I started gaining a little weight in my stomach area. And he just kept on you gonna work out, you gonna do something, you gonna, you know, do something about it. And I used to be like, yeah, I'll change my diet, or I started working out here and there, but that just wasn't my main focus. School and work was, but he just kept bringing it up. But then I thought he didn't really think nothing of it. It wasn't that serious of an issue for him because
Bro,
when
if
we
somebody is
together,
basically telling you, bro, if your man's basically telling you that you're okay, if your man's is commenting on that, well, first he's calling you stupid, and two, he's basically saying that you're gaining weight. What do you think the next move is in that situation?
well, I feel like if I care about what he's saying and I want to be with him, then lose some weight. And I'm not overly old or nothing where it's gonna take too much to do it, and I'm not
So
obese.
you think after you lose the weight that he's gonna what, feel better about you?
Not
Nah,
necessarily.
'cause you're
It's just
saying
seems
if
like
you
that's
want to
just
be,
something
you're
that he
saying
wants
if you
from
want
me.
to, you said if you want to be with him, if you care about what he's saying, then you'll go ahead and lose the weight. So when you do lose the weight, you're expecting him to feel better about you, correct?
Yeah, that's how he's basically coming across to me. But I also want to say that also when he says that, I also see in my head like when we together, you hugging up all up on me, kissing me, say you love me. When I get prepped up, cute, put the wig on, we go out, whatever, you complimenting me, you say I look good, but then the next minute it's this
Well,
and that. So I feel like
if in case y'all ain't know, that this is what you call emotional abuse. Uh, if anybody is confused in the comments as to what this is, right? It's called emotional abuse. Now, I think the answer to that question, or whatever questions you may have when it pertains to him, would be to get as far away from him as you possibly can, right? That's not somebody that you would want to spend a future with. That's not somebody you'd even want around you, right? His criticism, the way he's going about things, again, it says volumes about who he is as a person and how he feels about himself. A man that's genuinely confident and wants to lead is gonna go about these things in a lot different, in a lot more kinder, a lot, not even just kinder. He's just not. This not gonna be a problem right here, right at all, right? So automatically, that's not the person for you. So now what do we do?
move
How are you gonna go? What's the
on,
verdict?
continue what I'm doing and focus on myself. But I do want to say a couple more things that he has said to me to make sure. I do agree with you saying is probably what I'm finna tell you that whatever else he has said is proving your point. But basically, he also said, oh, I brought it up to you in little times. I don't like trying to tell my girlfriend that, she's gaining weight. It's hard for me. I'm 20 years old and this and this and that. Like the typical, I'm this age, I'm a male.
Yeah, but he's on he's on Instagram and TikTok, and he's seen all these norms a certain type of way. You know how that goes, unfortunately.
Social standards.
Yeah, and again, that does nothing for you. Now, if you want to go ahead, and I mean, like you said, the reason why I think honestly the reason why you probably gain weight is because of the birth control. Because I heard that's one of the side effects that they tend to have. But if you kind of cut this person off completely, and you get off of that, you go back to normal, you focus on you'll be alright. I think that's the solution. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because this ain't no serious issue. It just sounds like he not completely pleased with how I
Well, that
am.
nigga not. I promise you that right from it. That nigga not pleased with himself either, bro. That's also another thing y'all gotta understand. Yeah, I can sit here and say, don't be delusional, rah rah rah. But there's a topic at hand. When niggas move like that, they're not pleased with themselves. Are they gonna talk about it though? No.
Yeah, because also he claimed, he was like, I don't feel like you are willing to change for me, because he claims that he has anger issues. Like he just hot-tempered individual, and he was like, when I got with you, I didn't want to lose you to a dude that doesn't have a hot temper, could be nicer to you, so I fixed that. I mentioned to you about this and that, and it don't seem like you trying to change it, so you don't care to not lose me. And I was like, well, you
glad that
saw
nigga
that
sound-
as an issue. You saw your anger as an issue. I didn't see my body as an issue, so why would I change it type shit.
No. Yeah, I definitely see your perspective on that. But again, like you're wasting your breath. You're not talking to somebody that in his mind puts you on a pedestal. You're talking to somebody that doesn't really fuck with you like that. And again, it all stems from home. It stems from him. So, like I said, you don't need to be around that. Do you still talk to him today? Like, when was the last time you spoke to him?
It's like occasional, because I ain't trying to like dive back into it, because that's what it gets to with me being a woman and being a female, overthinking, putting myself back in the negative space. I
Yeah,
just kind of try long spoon, feed him with a long handle
but
spoon.
can he lift a finger and type or call, and will it go through? Will he be able to contact you?
Yes, and I need to cut it off. I already know what you're finna say, bro.
I
Cut
ain't gonna lie,
it
but
off.
like I said, bro, that's all niggas give a fuck about. When you're dealing with a girl that you don't really care for like that, you don't have to be you don't have to be in contact with her every day. You don't really have to do too much. You don't got to put too much effort into her. She'll lie to herself. And that's just what it is. He doesn't have to do. I'm telling you right now, like you're in a situation like that. Like I said, you got to cut off all access. All right, that is very is that. Damn. I feel like I've been talking for like 3 hours. What's good, Rachel? What's good? What's good? What's the word?
So, I'm not crazy or anything. I'm gonna try to make it short. I met a guy. Me and him connected on a different level. It was so nice. It was so sweet. We're getting to know each other. Like 3 months in, we talked about being serious and stuff. He's starting physical therapy school. So he was like, "Oh, I've asked people who've been there through it. They say it's so hard, and I won't be able to juggle, a relationship and this and this." So he ended things off. But he still kept in contact with me. Right now he's taking like prerequisites classes, but he still makes time for me. He drove like 4 hours to come see me. He still texts me, he still calls me. My thing, when he made that decision, why wasn't he thinking about me and what I would like to go about it? Right? Even now,
Rachel, when a guy is dealing with somebody he thinks is stupid, again, he doesn't have to put too much effort in or do too many things for her to stay around, right? All he has to do is feed that certain person breadcrumbs, sell a dream. That's all he has to. He doesn't have to do too. You think that nigga has to put a lot of effort in, Rachel? He already told you how he felt, and you're still there. What does that say?
But I need to.
No, Rachel. Let's look at it from a different. Because that's all I want you to. I want you to switch and look at it from a different perspective. If you already tell somebody how you feel, right? But in the back of your head, you have reasons for keeping them around. And even after you told that person how you feel, they're still there. What does that tell you about them?
That they're not serious. And
you can do whatever the fuck you want with them.
But then he says, "Oh, I want you in my life, da da da." But I'm like, I can't be in your life because if how I feel about you. He says, "Oh, I want you around as a friend." I'm like, why does he want to keep me around as a friend if he know he can't give me what I want?
I mean, you probably cool peoples, but he not finna like commit to you. He don't want to commit to you. You cool peoples though. He knows that you, even if you were friends, you like him so much, you probably still do the relationship things. He knows that. He knows that you like him so much, enough for him to say that and even ask to be friends after. Yeah, he knows that you like him so much that you'll go along with it because you like him. So he could get whatever he wants from you and be and be able to go out and do whatever he wants without feeling guilty because he's not in a relationship with you.
You're right. You're right. Well, thank you for your advice. My nose kicking fast. I'm not that crazy when it comes to boys, but I know that I need to cut him off and just move
You gotta
on.
listen, do what you gotta do to benefit you, all right?
Thank you so much, Kayb.
Good to you, Rich. All right. Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all said what? Bro. I did miss yesterday, so I'm I'll do one more. Hold on. I don't think this shit popping up. Hold on. Yo, what's the word? type shit. Let's see what's Swelly on here. Hey, what's the word, yo?
Oh, what's up?
What's good?
How you doing?
I'm doing alright. What's good?
Everything's good. So I just came here. Actually, very funny because the boy actually just posted his girlfriend. So I'm kind of shocked by the situation. But I'm gonna start from the beginning. FYI, he has a girlfriend. So it's very simple. I've met him like a few months ago. And we start having conversations because he started texting me, and we saw each other a year before because we're from the same university.
Right.
You guys know how universities are, right? And like people know each other.
Yeah.
So basically it's like, I don't know how to say this. It's very weird. So I knew he had a girlfriend after he told me, after a few weeks of conversation, and then I left him. Like, I vetted him for 3 months. Literally, I never gave him anything for 3 months, but we were still having fun and going out and all that type of shit, right? But after 3 months, I actually started involving myself with him. And now, currently, we're still in the situation where it's very toxic. I cannot be with anybody. He starts having problems with me. And then he cannot post her, but at the same time, I know he posted her because
but
he didn't show me.
He told you he has a girlfriend though.
After we start having a conversation.
After y'all
Okay,
started having a
I'm
conversation,
not a
he told you he has a
homewrecker,
girlfriend.
okay?
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I swear I'm not.
After y'all started having the conversations, he told you he has a girlfriend. You continued to talk to him. Y'all did y'all thing. Y'all
After
got
he
intimate.
kissed me.
Okay, I understand that. Y'all ended up doing the thing, whatever. After 3 months, right? Y'all ended up doing stuff. Even after he told you he had a girlfriend, right?
Yeah. We started having a conversation, but I was
you are the definition of a homewrecker.
okay. It was not like that, guys. Come on, calm down.
Okay,
Calm
tell me
down.
how.
Let
Let me shut up and tell me how it is.
Okay, I'll tell you how it is. So I'm sorry for my English. I'm actually from African country, so sometimes it sounds very difficult.
That's all good. No, I can understand you. Go ahead.
Yeah. So after that, we had a conversation through phone because I've never been in the situation like this. I'm actually very good at vetting guys, and he's like literally the second guy I've ever been with. So because I'm so afraid of men. And then I spoke with him. I was like, yo, it's like this. I've never been in a situation like that. And I don't want to be in a situation like this. I'm a very serious person. I look for a relationship and stuff.
If you didn't want to be in a situation like that, you wouldn't have been there. The minute you found out he had a girlfriend, the conversation would have stopped right there.
And I cut it off. And then he was like, okay, then you won't accept a situation like this. And I will not. Then after that, I stopped talking with him. I was like, okay, cool. We are cool. We don't have any issues, but I won't put this any more energy into this situation. But after that, he kept on calling me, texting me and stuff like that. I was like, cool, it's no problem. But then it became more serious after he confessed that he's in love with me or some bullshit like that. I told him, can you just stop? And then it just kept going, and after a while I saw that I was actually like starting to like him. And now it's a very complicated word. I don't know what to do.
But this entire time in the back of your head, you know he has a girlfriend.
Yeah, now I know he has a girlfriend after a while. They're not together anymore. I think she's overseas and he's here. And he's actually was planning to leave his house and live by himself and for me to move in. But this cannot happen because you still have a girlfriend. So how crazy are you to put me in situations like this and give ideas like this?
Let's think hypothetical. Okay, so fuck it. He leaves her. All right, now she's overseas. He decides to leave her.
Yeah.
Okay, you would be okay with that though if you left her, right? Right? Because you like him.
I would be okay if he left her.
Huh?
I would be okay.
You would be okay if you left her because then all the attention could be on you, right?
Yeah, technically, yeah.
Okay. And let me ask you something. How would you feel if you were her in her position?
Well, I would leave the relationship, honestly.
But you wouldn't feel for the other girl, like you wouldn't be like, damn, not feel for the other girl, but you wouldn't feel like, damn, like that girl is weird for trying to fuck up my relationship or talk. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't feel any type of way towards her.
That's how I used to feel before I ever had anything with him.
But
That's
y'all
why
gotta
I was
understand. Hold on,
avoiding.
let me clarify this to everybody in the live, right? Just as much as there is niggas that cheat, there are bare minimum bottom of the barrel ass women that accept it. Just as much as there's niggas that go out here and cheat and do the fucked up shit, right? There are bare minimum bottom of the barrel ass women that will sit here and accept it and justify it. Y'all ain't know that?
Yeah,
it's
true.
been happening. It's been.
Yeah.
Brother, that's not right. That's fucked up, right? You don't want to be a part of anything like that. He's not gonna do. Do you see what he's doing to her? You're next. That matter of fact, he's basically already doing it to you because he's been messing. He's been in an old committed relationship this entire time, and he's been able to do stuff with you. So it's damn near the same thing, right? If not worse.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. It's the most complicated situation. Is like he's so involved in my private life.
but here's what
Mostly,
I'm saying though. Look. Let me ask you something. Would you consider this guy we're talking about right here? Would you consider him a good man, or would you consider just based on how he moves, he's the bottom of the barrel? He's like some of the
how
worst.
he treats me, how he
Based
treats
off
me.
based off of what he is doing. Based off
Overall,
of what he is doing, right?
of course, any good man would never done that.
Would never do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We're getting somewhere. So no good man would ever do that, right?
No.
Do you think a good woman would accept it?
No, I don't think any
Okay,
good
stop right
woman
there.
would accept it.
So you don't consider yourself a good woman?
I consider myself a good woman. That's why.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
That's why I broke off things. I've broke off, but I miss him. Actually, I'm about to do some stupid shit, but I'm not.
What stupid shit what you about to do?
Like literally, he's calling me not non-stop right now, like non-stop. And I'm just like declining. But in my head, it's going around like maybe I just need to hear him out, or something.
So take it from me, right?
Yeah.
And this also goes for guys. When you willingly put a lot of negative energy into the world, whether you're knowingly, let's say just knowing, because you know what you're doing is wrong, right? You know being in that position at all is wrong, right?
Yeah.
Just like how we can say the guys that are running around playing girls and going from girl to girl, what they're doing is wrong. There is the more negative energy you put into the world is the more you will get back eventually. One day you're gonna be ready to settle down. You're gonna be in love with a guy. You're gonna love him so much.
Yeah.
And then there's gonna be a girl that's you. Are you hearing what I'm saying? I promise you.
I believe that. I believe that.
So what I'm trying to tell you is take a step back from what I said altogether. All right?
So should I just block him?
Yes. What do you?
Well,
how else do we go about it?
Well, healing means just leave the person there and just focus on yourself,
Yeah, but
because the more you block psychologically,
why not block that person's access to you?
well, he just won't see anything, but I'll just leave the number there till I forget about it or till I feel like I can just delete the number, I will, guys, please, I will. Promise.
Hey, listen. Hey, Swilly, good luck to you, all right? Good
Yeah,
luck.
no problem. Thanks for hearing me out,
All right, Swilly. I told y'all this. There's always going to be two sides to a coin. A lot of people always say, oh, not every... And obviously there's situations that's like that, but sometimes there's guys that cheat and the girl knows. I'm dead ass. Y'all think that shit is... Hey, man. Let's see. Now, of course she's going to answer the call. She never stopped answering the calls. Yeah, I gotta be for real. Y'all know damn well she never stopped answering no calls, bro. Be for real.
Hello.
Hey, what's the word?
Hey.
Mm.
So I've been talking to this dude. We've been talking on and off for about a couple months.
On and off for a couple
So
months. So
yeah,
wait,
on and
you met him a couple months ago?
yes.
Okay. And so
It's been on and off because whenever we and him started talking, I was already talking to somebody and we was kind of serious. So I ended that serious thing that I had going on with that dude. I had ended that because like you're not about to keep wasting my fucking time. So
and then you proceeded to go waste more time. So after you ended the guy that was wasting the time, right? You ended up with him good. You walked right
Kay,
into.
don't do this to me, bro.
No. I'm just trying to figure out the mindset. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to see where your head is at. So after you got rid of the person that was wasting your time, you was all right. Continue.
I'm not from DC. I'm from Pittsburgh.
All
Sorry, I
right,
was
all
talking to
right,
the comment.
all right. Continue. Tell me what happens with him.
So anyway, this was about like our third time linking, and I had went to his crib. So before we had went to his crib, we had went out on a date or whatever. We was eating. So while we're doing that, oh, he's like, I just want to let you know, I don't live with my parents. My parents live with me. So when he said that, I kind of gave him the side eye because of the way how he said it. So I'm like, okay, cool. I goes in his crib. So you can tell if it's a young man's decorum in the living room. That wasn't no young, that was the decorum of an old ass lady. So I after that, I blocked him on everything. Then he started calling me and shit. And then that's when he started calling me off no caller ID. So I'm like, okay, so I just finally answered, and he basically asked like why I blocked him and all that, and I told him why, like, you live with your mom. You told me otherwise, but you lied about that. And then on top of that, like, I'm not saying that I'm a materialistic person, but he has a very busted up car. It's very busted up. And I tried to accept it, but I was just like, after I had seen that she lied about your living situation, now it's just time for you to go. Am I wrong for blocking him on everything? Am I wrong for like getting up out of there?
Is he your cup of tea based off of what you've seen?
He looked good. He's fine as hell.
In terms of, it's not about this being shit. I swear, it's not about this being fine. Fine people everywhere.
I
Everybody,
know that.
everybody look good nowadays. I ain't go right. We can see that anywhere. But in terms of who he is, how he carries himself, is that somebody that you see yourself associating with?
I mean, at first I did, but one thing about me, once you lie, that's it. I don't do
Okay.
lie. I don't do liars. I don't do manipulation, delusion. I don't do none of that.
Okay, and if that's the case, then there's your answer.
All right. I was just making sure because I started to kind of feel bad. He started to make me feel bad, but I was like, ain't no need to feel bad. Like,
Bro,
I know me
you gotta do what you gotta do. All right.
type shit. But
Nah,
all
I
right,
appreciate
thank
you.
you. Thank
Of
you.
course, I appreciate you having on, man. Yeah. Hey, man, it's that timing, man. About tuck. I might go live again at the end of the week. I might make up. You know what I mean? But I already know. When we're not, I'm tired. I've been on since 4:50. It's about to be 8. So could y'all imagine? Let me ask y'all something. Could y'all imagine if y'all had this many friends with relationship problems and it was all coming to you for 4 hours, 5 hours a day? What would y'all say? Y'all would need a break? Just imagine if y'all had hella friends, but I was coming to y'all about. Nah, that's all y'all gotta do. Nah, y'all gotta imagine having a bunch of friends that's coming to y'all about nigga problems or girl problems, and that's basically what it is. So I definitely gotta go take a break. But if y'all need a personal one-on-one, the link for that's in my bio. You already know how that go. And yeah, I mean, I K-bop out, man. I'm not gonna do no bopping this weekend though, y'all. I'm chilling. No bopping this week. I don't want no story times about PrettyBoyKayB. So I'm a no bopping this week. I'm gonna be on my, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be on my best behavior. Y'all stay safe, all right?